Brooklyn's finest and Bounce Squad's own DJ Youngin.
Come on. Good morning, everybody. We're playing some music this morning. We're feeling good. It is a throwback Thursday, everybody. It's Thursday, May the 6th, 2021, 23 minutes after the hour. Welcome and good morning to all my peoples out there, and cheers. Good morning and welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Senny J along with our co-host Barbi Cologne, where you get your morning started right. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. That chat room is wide open, or please call in 570-982-6950. iHeartRadio, radio.com, ShawnHarveyMorningShow.com. FAMP Radio app, distributed by Comedy World Net Radio. Special shout out to all our affiliates out there. We appreciate you. On all major podcast platforms as well. You could Google the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. It takes you to every link. All media this morning also on YouTube. But right now we're broadcasting on Facebook. So please like and follow our business page, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team business page. You'll get notified after 7 o'clock in the morning, Monday through Friday, when we go live. So we appreciate you. And join our group, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team group page. You send us an invite, we'll let you in, and we'll invite you in, and you'll meet so much loving folks in the group that's approaching 4,000 members, and we appreciate you so much. So please join the movement. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Barbi Cologne?
Yes, Shawn.
On Throwback Thursday. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
God bless you, Barbi Cologne.
God bless. Look, that's a shirt I got on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And what's going on?
It is a little chilly this morning. So, wear a jacket when you leave out your house today. In Bethlehem, where we broadcast live to you from right now, it's about 48 degrees. The high is going to be 64 today. It's mostly cloudy, but we're going to have peaks of sunshine throughout the day. And it's going to warm up a little bit. It's going to be nice. In Stroudsburg, 48 degrees. Morning showers, 63 for the high, a little cloudy. It's going to clear late afternoon. It's going to have some, we're going to have a little sun up there as well. 48 in Newark, New Jersey, 66 for the high, some clouds, but it's going to be fair today. In New York City, it is 50 degrees, going up to a high of 66 and sunny. 52 in Atlanta, clear, and 72 will be the high. In Miami, it is 79 degrees, going up to a high of 88 and clear, but evening to overnight thunderstorms. 48 in Chicago, 48 will just be the high, cloudy with rain on and off all day today. And in Los Angeles, it is 59 degrees, cloudy, 81 for the high, but it's going to clear by late morning, and the rest of the day it's going to be beautiful. 45 in Louisville, 68 for the high, cloudy with rainstorms on and off throughout the day. Heaviest storm overnight. In Rochester, 39 degrees, 55 for the high, clear. And clear this morning, but some clouds later in the afternoon. That's the weather I have for you all. What's it look like where you are? Barbi Cologne coming to you live from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Senny J, where you get your morning started right.
Exactly, where you get your morning started right. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Everyone, we have front page news with Senny J, S to the E double N-Y. You can't deny. We have news at the top of the hour at 9 a.m. We will give you the news locally, nationally, globally, and you know how I like it from the hood. So you want to stay tuned for front page news. Senny, with Senny says, front page news with Senny J, Barbi Cologne's edition. So excuse me. So stay tuned for that. And also we have the morning buzz, everyone, and that's one thing that we guarantee on the show each and every morning, that Monday through Friday, that your head will be buzzing before 9 a.m. So stay tuned for that. Barbi, what else you have?
And there will be some Harvey House of Sports. You guys just stay on tuned.
Okay, so guys, don't go. Well, I was gonna say, don't go nowhere. You're right. Don't go nowhere, because what we're gonna do is you guys huddle up into the room. And then in the next, we're up and running on that side, right?
Yeah.
I can see. Okay, good. I can see it. And also on the audio side, I think we're looking good. Crystal gave me the okay. Sam's looking good. Okay, so now I want to say, within the next 45 minutes, you'll come in the room. We're going to show you some love. We're going to shout out the room. Where's the heart sat in the chat room? That's a tradition that we do here each and every day, because we just want to honor our members that take time out to listen to the show every day. So we appreciate you, because you could listen to anything else you want. You have that choice. You have that freedom. But you come here and you hang out with us where you get your morning started right. And I want to say thank you. So we're going to, because of that, we honor you and we will shout you out. So don't go nowhere. Also, this morning and today, we on Throwback Thursday, we honor, all our three DJs. That's DJ Young and Nut, DJ Not Here, DJ Rome. And today, we feature some music by DJ Rome. So DJ Young and Nut. So we'll play Young and Nut today, and we'll kick off our Feel Good Friday with DJ Rome, and we appreciate you for that. So welcome to the show. We are here. Barbi, are they coming in this room?
They're coming in.
All right, Barbi, before we get into everything, let's say this real quick, just to throw it out there. And we're going to talk about, we didn't get a chance to talk about you getting vaccinated because Barbi took the day off the day before.
Yeah.
And then she came in. We didn't get a chance to get into that.
No, we didn't.
We're going to get into that in a minute. Before we do that, Barbi, I want to say something. I was talking to one of my friends yesterday. Mm-hmm. And a lot of my friends, man, it's a lot of guys that you guys don't even know. They're very, I don't know, they're very, a lot of mind-seeking figuring out kind of a conversations kind of a people. And one of my guys, he called, we talked, and he believes in resurrection. A reincarnation.
Oh, I'm about to say, wait. I was about to say, he about to be on Lazarus type stuff. You see how you should have saw my face like, what?
Yeah, I know, you got scared.
No, I get scared. I'm like, this fool crazy.
Yeah, reincarnation. And Barbi, this guy, like, he believes in reincarnation. He believes in incarnation. He believes in both. He believes that he was like an animal or whatever prior. Mm-hmm. And before we get into your thing, and then this is really weird. He believed he was an animal in the previous life.
Previous life, okay.
But he was so good and at being the animal that the gods rewarded him to be a human being.
Okay, well, everybody has.
So he says he's been here before.
Well.
I don't know if he was drinking or the weed. I don't know. But this guy, the weird thing about it, this guy doesn't drink. He doesn't get high. He doesn't do anything. And I'm like, well, so he goes, Shawn, you need to take a look at your own personal inventory. You on the Throwback Thursday. You've probably been reincarnated, right? So I go, Barbi, well, okay. I think all this is nonsense, but that's just me. Now, I'm like, well, let me take a look. Put a number one in the chat room if you believe in reincarnation or incarnation. Incarnation is you're back. You came back. Reincarnation, you left you're something else and you came back. Reincarnation is you was something. In that life, you was that person. Yeah. Then you came back somebody else.
Yes.
That's incarnation. So, Barbi, I had to think on the Throwback Thursday. I had to think, like, was that somebody else? Yeah. Because if I was somebody else, Barbi, I would surely remember that.
I don't think you would.
No,
Barbi, you don't come back with all.
I don't remember.
That's why you don't know, because you're not gonna remember.
So then, what's the proof?
Exactly, there is no proof.
So what's the proof? I sat there like an idiot in the crib after talking to this guy. I sat there. This is not funny, but I sat there in the crib by myself. Because you sat there listening to his ass. And then I'm in the crib by myself. This woman's busting her ass working. Matter of fact, today is National Nurse Day. Let's clap for the nurses.
Yes, give it up all the nurses. We love y'all.
I said Happy Nurse Day to her. She just walked out the door.
She was like, yeah, whatever. Tired of this damn job.
Right. She told me this morning. She said you forgot the ice cream. You put the ice cream in the ice maker, and it almost jammed up the whole thing.
Oh damn, Shawn, you're messing up things.
That's what she was pissed off about that. So now I'm sitting. Now, Barbi, I'm sitting in the crib yesterday in the afternoon. I'm running in and out, but after this conversation, I was thinking, and I took a moment before we get into your whole thing, and I said, was I somebody else? Yeah. But I took a moment to think about it.
Well, it's always something to think about. It's food for thought.
Now, I came to the conclusion that I can't remember if I was somebody else.
Exactly.
If I was reincarnated, because if I was, now I'm incarnated. Now I'm here. Mm-hmm. I must have been somebody else. Can't prove it. Now, Barbi, this is where it got weird.
Yeah.
On a Throwback Thursday. Put it in one chat when we believe in reincarnation. This would weird me out.
Okay.
The deja vu thing.
Yeah.
The deja vu thing.
Now that is real. Definitely.
Now that is
real. That is real.
Put a number one in chat. You ever had a deja vu? Meaning something happened, but you didn't. Something happened before,
right?
In the past, and then that day it actually happened.
Yeah. You feel like, oh my God, this happened before. Wait a minute,
this I saw this, and then it happened.
Yeah.
Now that I could believe that because that's happened.
Right, and that is why I never say reincarnation is real, but I mean fake, because I don't know. Like you say, I don't remember. Like, who am I to say my spirit was not here before? You know?
I can guarantee
I'm just skeptical with it.
I can guarantee you my spirit wasn't here before.
He like, nah, not this spirit.
Now, if there's if deja vu is part of reincarnation, then maybe I could see that. I can't remember anything. I can't remember being a dog.
Now you won't remember.
An ant, an elephant,
if God
a woman.
did put somebody else's spirit in you, you ain't gonna remember, because he takes all the memories.
I don't
he would take the memories, because he don't. Because that's the case. Why would that person have died? And kept all the same memories. He could have just kept going.
But you're right. But you know what, Barbie? I think that if reincarnation exists, at least they should give us something to say, like an ID number, like something that proved that we were somebody else in a different lifetime.
I wouldn't want to know if I was someone
And then
else.
I would be like, you know what? I can believe this. My God, this guy really thinks that this is like his fourth life.
Damn, he was here 4 times. All right, Sugarfoot.
Now I've been here a few times.
Well, you did say you went to hell a couple times.
It's well documented that I've been to hell 7 times.
7 whole times.
Yeah, 7 whole times I've been to hell. I've been down there. Trust me. Now, there's certain religions, but we don't want to get religious here. I'm gonna just keep it. I was just a weird conversation with a friend of mine. Now, the Buddhists and all these other folks out there, that's where karma came from. Karma is a religious principle where you supposed. It's what it means. Some people won't kill animals,
Right, because they expect that bad karma.
Yeah, they'll come back as that animal. But then I'm coming back as a roach.
You don't want to come back as a roach.
You know how many of them I killed in my lifetime? And that's before I came to Pennsylvania.
No, I think ants probably have it worse because they just get it.
So my question to you, Barbie, here on the Throwback Thursday. Some folks, some religions, karma is part of their principle.
Yeah.
We say karma just on the kind of, we know like we don't want that bad karma, so we don't do nothing bad. Right? But there's religions that really practice this.
Yeah.
We're not really practicing karma.
No.
We just don't want to do anything bad to come back to us. There's people that really got that karma in their life.
They practice
They
it.
live in that karma.
They live it, right. It's their
They live
life.
in that karma. So, boy,
Yeah.
my question to you, and everyone in the chat room. You've killed insects, animals, and run away.
Mm-hmm. I have.
If the karma came back to you, and now you're incarnated, now you're coming back.
Yeah.
You're not Barbi. You're not Denise. What was the other name?
Shakira.
Shakira. You're not these people. You're coming back as the animal that you killed the most. Barbi, what animal? I've killed tons of, because I lived in New York, so I lived in an apartment. I'll answer that question first. Let you think about it. I killed lots of roaches. Last apartment I lived in New York City on East Tremont and Morris Park in the Bronx. It was like a roach convention in that thing. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of roaches. Then I killed a deer. Okay. Mm-hmm. I killed multiple squirrels.
Oh, dang, Shawn.
Well, out in the, Barbie, things can run out in the street.
I understand. I
killed the cat. Oh man, that was bad. I was in.
Poor cat.
Oh man, that was.
Oh.
That was bad. And multiple flies and all type of.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, what would I come back as?
Yeah.
Boy, that roach, boy. Killed a lot of roaches, man. Barbie, I'm sorry to say that I would probably come back as a roach.
Yeah, you killed more of those.
I've killed more, and I haven't been around a roach since 2005.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of roaches in Pennsylvania.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
And if you got a roach in Pennsylvania, you straight nasty.
You brought that with you from New
Yeah,
Jersey or
from
New York.
Yeah. Because we don't really have.
Yeah,
we
we
have
don't have too
spiders,
many
ants.
out here.
We don't have roaches out here. You could be the nastiest person in the Lehigh Valley, but there won't be a roach in your house.
I ain't seen the roaches. We had like water bugs because that we live in that area and those little centipedes because that's the area. But we don't have roaches out here yet. Thank the Lord.
Everybody in chat room.
Well, I ain't seen it anyway.
What would you come back as? Because karma's practiced in religion, certain religions, for real. You can't. If you kill something, you might become that in your incarnation.
I would definitely be an ant.
You would be an ant, Barbi?
I've killed so many ants. It's because for some reason I have a problem with them in my house. Like I spray and put the stuff. They be in my kitchen, in my bathroom, upstairs. Like how do you get upstairs?
Right.
How do you get upstairs? I need an exterminator, y'all. Somebody find me an exterminator in the valley. Like y'all out there. So, how do you get rid of these things?
So you think in your incarnation, you would be...
I definitely would be an ant.
So you'll be an ant and I'll be a roach. Oh, my God.
We were horrible. Can I get a dog, Lord, please? A cute little poodle or something?
Oh, my God. I never killed a dog.
Me either. That's why. I'm sorry, ant life people. Look, I'm sorry.
What did they say before we get... I'm just saying, oh, my God. A roach and an ant. That's where we are right now. That's where we are with this?
Yeah, that's where we are. We would be, or you would be a roach, and I'd be an ant.
Damn.
I know, right? Damn.
Well, that's going to be a short lifespan.
Right? We not gonna live long at all.
I don't want to come back.
I don't want to be an ant. I don't like it.
Oh my God, the life expectancy of a roach. Are you serious right now? Are they saying anything about that in the chat room? Would they come back as?
Lee, grits. Wait, grits.
Food?
Get rid of ants. Like dry grits, but that's a mess. I don't want to clean that mess. Like they don't got nothing else I can put there.
To my beloved nephew, what would you come back as with karma? What animal would you be?
Adrian, we know cockroaches is in the ant. I mean a water bug is in the cockroach family. We talk about the regular little brown roaches.
Yeah,
we don't have those out there. We got the little water bugs, but not a whole lot of them. Like
we don't have no roaches out here.
Like they're not infested in someone's home, is what I'm saying. We know they're in the same family.
Yeah. Are they coming back as something else, or they don't even want?
Nobody's saying anything yet.
Okay. All right. So just think about it, y'all. What you come back as? I don't want to know. Barbie's an ant and I'm a roach.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. So now on a Throwback Thursday, I want to say this before we get into the stories.
Darren tell us that he'll be a fly.
A fly. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, it shows character.
Yeah.
In the group, cause it'd be weird if someone say I'll come back as a dog, like
how many dogs
neighbor,
didn't kill?
Neighbor, you killed the dog.
So
bro?
you watch you just killing dogs, huh? Oh, so you watch you just popping them with BB guns, carrying on there and stuff. Right.
Nobody put in there coming back as another person. Don't do that.
Right. I'm coming back as
don't do that.
I'll be married from down the street. Oh, so you out here just a whole mass murderer, huh? Cause don't say that, y'all, cause we gonna get on your ass.
But hey, Barbie, murderers might come back as human beings.
What if they came back as the person
that they killed?
No, not they killed because they already did.
Yeah.
As one of their family members, like, and then they would remember killing their own auntie or something. That would be crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. That'd be crazy.
Oh, well, all the memories from the auntie or whatever, the person that killed, that would be insane.
That would be a living hell.
Yes, it would. That would be crazy.
Okay, so we got a fly, a roach, and an ant.
Sir Prince Bane said he'd be a mutant because he killed a little bit of everything.
right. So you have that little combo package.
Right. You gonna be a mutant, huh?
Well, I'm glad that folk thanks you guys. It's just something to think about. I was talking to my friend yesterday. This guy's out of his freaking mind. All right. Now, we didn't get a chance to get into this yesterday on a Throwback Thursday.
Younger Nut said he'd come back as a white man.
Who said that?
What?
Who said that?
Younger Nut.
Oh, my God.
I mean, you have privilege.
Yeah.
Hello?
I'd rather come back as a white man than a roach.
Yeah, me too. Can I be Becky with the good hair?
Matter of fact, Barbie, let's switch it up.
Right. I don't want to be an ant.
I don't want to be an ant. I don't want to be a roach.
We don't want to be
Say you have
insects
to
and
come
bugs.
back as a person, but not a black person. What would let's go that route. Everybody in the chat room, you came back as a person, but what? You're not a black, not an African American, white, Chinese, Mexican. But like, what would everybody in the chat room? Let's switch that up before we go to our first story. Your incarnation or reincarnation is to a person, but not a black person.
Yeah.
What would you come back as? Now, Young and Us has a perfect example. He said a white guy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I think I'll probably like a rich Indian woman or something.
No, rich. Money has nothing to do with it.
No, I would. If I'm gonna come back, I want to come back wealthy. I don't want to be struggling to get there.
Listen, you get the second life.
Don't be picky.
Don't be picky. Damn, you are ungrateful. You coming back twice, yo.
I'm
This
coming
is
back.
the BS again.
I'm gonna be the rich auntie, yo.
Okay, so Young and Us said white guy. Darren, discard the what he said, a fly. We're coming back as a person now, but a different group, a different ethnic group. I gotta think about that one, man. Man, I gotta think about that. You know that white guy, boy, that white guy.
It gives you something to think about, because you know that privilege is something.
Because a white guy wearing Crocs, like
LaShawn BX said Indian too.
Indian.
Nelly Wright said Chinese.
Chinese.
Right, Indians, because you know they have privilege too, and they be wealthy as ever.
Yes, Indians.
Right, I'm gonna be. That's why I said an Indian. I'm gonna be the rich auntie.
I might want to come back like African, like Michael Blackson African.
Like from
like the ones
African,
Africa,
like from African.
Yeah, African.
African. You come from Africa.
I don't know if I want to be those guys. I got into an argument with an African
If you
guy.
do come from like, you want to be like rich. I don't want to come back struggling.
Boy, that white guy thing is still. Barbi, what are you doing? Before
I told you.
You're gonna be Indian.
Indian.
So we have LaShawn BX is Indian.
Yeah.
Oh, LaShawn, I'm gonna call Hot Sauce today. Did you let him know that the show is canceled Sunday? Thank you. I'm gonna call him today. He called me yesterday.
Earl Collins said he'll be Russian.
Okay, Russian.
Chinese.
You
Lee Scott
gonna be-
said
what
he
Lee
gonna
said?
come back as Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter. Really, Lee? You couldn't think of nobody better than that? Irwin?
Boy, Barbi, I wouldn't mind coming back Michael Jordan.
Right. With all the goods.
I wouldn't mind coming back. Well, LeBron. That's it. No, but that's not the ethnic group I'm talking. Can't be black. I can't be black. All right.
See, get you a little Asian. They be wealthy too, short and smart as hell.
I know.
See,
Asian.
that's why I said Indian, because not only they wealthy, they smart.
Yeah, Indians. It's coming down to Indians and Chinese folks.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said Indian.
I'll come back.
She said she told him about the party. I mean,
Yeah. Thank you. LaShawn, tell him the 23rd is going down. AJ Johnson.
Yeah.
Tell him to bring his laptop. That's an inside joke.
Yeah. Bring your laptop.
If you don't mind. Are they naming? All right, I gotta come up with one. Indian or Chinese, man.
Valerie Thomas said Indian too. See, they following my lead.
Coming with the Indians,
you know, because it's kind of close to us already. You know, they have the darker skin. You know, and I love my dark skin. I love my skin. Me and my caramel, hazelnut, whatever color it is. I love it. And Indians are close to us.
Russian.
See, I ain't want to say Mexican because they get treated like black people too half the time. So, you know, I'm tired of this treatment. So I picked the ethnic group, you know, who the white folk, I ain't going to say they scared of, but, you know, they're a little threatened by Indians, I think, because, you know, they so damn smart and rich, you know.
I'm coming back. Now I'm shifting to Europe. I'm going Chinese dude with swag sounds really good right now.
I'm trying to tell you.
Maybe a white guy from Finland. Man, I might have to jump on Young and Us train.
The Verb Mathis said she gonna come back as the Queen of England because they live a long time. I hear that because that baby's still alive. She is holding on.
She's been reincarnated incarnated and
couple times.
decarnated. I don't know. I'm leaning back towards Young Nut, man. Yeah.
With the Asian?
No, you
No,
say he was
when
a white
he
guy.
said white guy.
But I want to be not just a white guy here. Nah. I want to be like a white guy from, like I said, Nova Scotia. I want to be, I want to be like a tall white guy that can ski, like a white, like an Olympic kind of like, you know, like.
You want to be a great white guy.
Yeah, I want to be like a great white guy, like a guy that you know, like in the Olympics and they do the triathlons and they ski. And then they stop and they shoot their gun and then they get up and then they swim. What are those guys called? Not the marathon, triathlete guy. Right. Tall. Like I want to be a tall, skinny white guy that can swim in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Are they still? Okay. All right. I'm going.
Shawn BX said you're gonna come back as 45.
Nah.
LaShawn BX,
nah.
that's real
that's
disrespectful.
Very disrespectful. That's funny though.
Girl.
Oh, if I came back as the King 45, that would be
you would be hated by everybody.
I'd be hated
by a lot of people.
Right. All right. I'm gonna come back as a Chinese guy, a tall Chinese guy. Y'all clap for me.
Tall Chinese guy.
Tall Chinese guy. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back as a tall Chinese guy.
Adrian Kadu said, I'm letting y'all know if anyone comes back as a roach from the chat room, I'm killing your ass. Well, that's why we said we don't want to be roaches' ass.
Right, we don't want to be roaches'
because our life expectancy is going to be very short.
Yeah, we're coming back as a person.
Right, I want to be a people.
I'm going to be a tall Chinese guy
right.
With swag. And there's a lot of folks that are Indians, right? That would be
right,
Indian.
It was like about 6'5" of us. Maybe
Young and us going to be a white guy.
Yeah.
Privilege.
Somebody said Asian. Who said Asian?
And
I mean Chinese. Who said that? I forget who it was.
And with my beloved nephew, what is he coming back as?
Steve Irwin, the crocodile Hunter.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
You a mess.
So if you was to come back, not your same ethnic group, let's just have a little fun on a Throwback Thursday. Can't be black. What would you be? We have a bunch of Asians, some Indian folks who was actually Asian as well, I believe.
Yeah.
I think India is a continent in Asia.
Yeah, over that way. Yeah.
Okay, but we would just, break down. So we have some Indian folks. We have some Chinese folks. We have some white folks. And that's it. We'll go from there. Okay, now, y'all keep putting it in there. We're having some fun. What would you be when you come back? Talking to my man on the phone. He's talking about reincarnation and incarnation. Had me tripping for like an hour out of my day yesterday. Then the deja vu, and I'm just trying to figure out who I was in my past, and that's how all this came up, everybody. I'm sitting there for half an hour trying to figure out what I was in my previous life that I can't remember. And Barbi was like, well, God took all that memory away so you could be something new. See, that's another thing. Now I'm confused. And then deja vu happened. I'm like, wait, whoa, deja vu. That deja vu is scary sometimes.
It really, you be like, what the hell? Look around like, oh.
Look, I don't see no murder scenes.
Right. Like, oh my God, did I do that? No, please tell me I didn't do that.
Or get murdered.
All right,
or
was
murdered.
it me? Oh my God, the trauma.
I ain't coming out that day.
Right, right. I'm sitting aside all day.
Okay, so on a Throwback Thursday, we appreciate you guys. We're just having some fun this morning. What would you come back as?
What would you come back as?
Not a black person. Not a black. Any other ethnic group other than black?
I'm gonna stick with Indian.
I'll stick with Chinese.
Yeah.
And Young and Nut is Young and Nut the only white guy? Because he's going to be running things.
Well, besides Steve Irwin.
Okay, well, both of them will be running things. They're both privileged. All right. So everyone, welcome. Yesterday, I want to say. Okay, so the day before, Barbi was out because she took a shot.
Yeah.
And she texted me like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna chill. We'll see how this works. And I was like, okay, feel better. Hope you're all right. And then I hit out the next day, hey, what's going on? I'll be in the next Empire. And it's going to lead to our stories. So, Barbi, you, and we all know this, and thanks for sharing, appreciate you. Mm-hmm. So that was Monday. Yeah, so
Monday.
So let's
Monday.
So Monday, let's follow that journey. So Monday after the show, what did you do?
I went to breakfast.
Hit a deja vu.
I had to remember what I did on Monday.
That's the problem. Now, if you had another life, there would be no way hell you could remember all this.
No.
So what happened? So we went to breakfast, right?
So I went to breakfast.
Okay.
I had breakfast. Did a few errands because I had about 2 hours to kill because I didn't have to go be there until 12. Had a few hours to kill, ran a few errands, came home, put the groceries away because I had to go grocery shopping and all that good stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I talked to my bestie for a little bit. Matter of fact, I went to her house too for a little bit because we had some business to take care of. And then went and got my shot. Right. Yeah.
And then after you received your shot, which one did you get again?
I got the Moderna.
Right. So after you received your shot, what happened a couple hours later? How did you feel?
I felt fine, and it was like later in the evening where I started to get a little headache, like real headache, and I started getting a little chilly. And I said, okay, let me go lay down. And that's when I text you, said, hey, this is what I'm feeling. Not sure about tomorrow morning. Right. And overnight the fever came, low grade. It wasn't nothing major. But yeah, it was a little bit. So,
what time of the night was this fever?
About maybe midnight to 1 o'clock in the morning.
So you were asleep and then woke up and felt this fever?
Because when you get a fever, you get real cold. So I was already getting chills, so that means the fever was already coming. Okay. But it just got worse overnight. So I woke up, I think my temperature is like 101 maybe. Oh. Took a Tylenol, laid back down.
And then what happened?
Got up, took the Tylenol, watched a little TV, because when you get up, you can't go right back to sleep. Right. And then went laid back down, and about 5 o'clock in the morning, I still wasn't feeling 100%. Right. I was still a little dizzy or whatever. So I text you, was like, yeah, Shawn, I'm not gonna make it in this morning. Right. Yeah. And
then while you was feeling this, was there any concern?
No. Okay.
And then when you went back to sleep?
Yeah. After I took my Tylenol, went back to sleep.
And then when you woke up, what happened then?
I was still a little dizzy.
You
wasn't
dizzy?
feeling. Yeah, just a little. They say that's part of the process too. So I still wasn't feeling myself 100%, and I just wanted to lay down. Just let it pass through for a little bit. And I laid in the bed until about maybe 11 o'clock in the afternoon. Right. In the morning.
And then after you, now let's go now fast forward. Now, so now it's 12 noon.
Yeah.
The next day. Mm-hmm. Then what happened?
I'm fine. Yeah. 100% myself. Got up, got dressed.
Can you say that again? The system went down. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What was that one more time?
I was perfectly fine. I'm here, right? I'm fine.
Right. So after 12 noon, all these symptoms went away. Yeah. And they haven't been back since.
I have not been back.
And you just sort of just went on with your life.
Mm-hmm. Went on with my day. Went shopping because I got to make a few prom dresses. Went, fabric shopping and all that good stuff. Came home and all that. I'm fine.
Well, Barbi.
I'm good.
You are a true hero right now this morning.
Okay.
You have defied all the conspiracies that goes with this. And you had a plan of action. Yeah. And you executed that. And I'm going to say this one more time, like I've been saying to all our heroes out there that's vaccinated and all the anti-vaxxers. Guess what? Everybody, I got some breaking news. Barbi Colon is still alive.
Thank the Lord.
Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny Barbi.
Good morning, Shawn and Barbi.
Good morning.
This is LaShawn Haynes Jones.
Hey, girlfriend. Hey.
The birthday girl.
No, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Listen, I got my second shot yesterday as well.
Oh, yay.
Let's clap.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling fine. I went straight from work. I got down there, was in and out of there, no problem. And I figured, and then I left there. Then I went straight up to my dad's house because it was his birthday. Oh Lord, I got a customer. Hold on a second. Pardon, sir?
She got a customer.
It's giving you a problem.
And that's what. Now, let's just listen. She's down there in the belly of the beast, New York City. She's in the transit. What she's doing is she.
Yes. Okay. I'm back.
Okay.
Right. So.
You went to your father's house.
So went to my father's house. It was his birthday.
Right.
And then I said, well, let me get home because I don't know when this side effect is going to kick in.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got home, I said, let me get ahead of this situation because, I just coming back from work, after being COVID. So let me get ahead of the situation. I said, after I ate the cake, after I got home, I said, let me get ahead. So I took me everything they said could be a side effect. So I took me a Dayquil. That's what I did. I took me a Dayquil. I got up this morning. I was fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Now,
I was fine. Only thing, my arm is a little sore, but not as sore as it was the first time.
and
So
we do know that LaShawn Hayes Jones is the queen of the queen of the side effects.
Now the arm hurting was opposite for me. The first time my arm really did hurt, but the second time, you remember I told you I said I feel like I got a brick hanging from my arm.
Right.
Yeah, it was hurting a lot this time, but the first time it didn't hurt at all.
And
Just a little bit.
That Dayquil, NyQuil, boy, when I used to get high, boy, and when there was no drugs around, I'd pop two of those things and go night night. Pop two NyQuils, Barbie. You ever take two? Oof.
No, I can barely handle one.
Yeah, you're high.
Yeah.
And now this young lady who you are our hero here, she caught COVID twice and been vaccinated and still in these streets. And her family's fine. Everybody's okay. Dad's cool. And she took the Dayquil. Wait a minute. So, Barbie, you didn't take. What did you say? You took an Advil or something like that?
Tylenol.
You took a Tylenol.
When I woke up.
So you wasn't concerned about taking the Dayquil after taking the being vaccinated, Shawn?
Nope, I wasn't concerned about that because it's supposed to be for all those side effects that they say may happen. So
yeah.
Right, she did just. My fault. I apologize. She did just say that. I wasn't listening. You're right. You did say. So you know what? All you folks out there that the anti-vaxxers out there that's spending $1,500 a month on vitamin C and sea moss and all that old crap. Why don't you just re-up or go on Amazon and re-up on about $2,000 worth of Dayquil?
Sure, you a mess.
Barbie, can you look up the ingredients in Dayquil? Because you know what? You know why? Because there's probably things in there that you don't even know, or my folks out there that are not vaccinated. And I'm telling you right now, LaShawn, thank you so much for saving a lot of folks' lives, and you are essential, no question about it, but you get it. These folks that are anti-vaxxers out here, they're going to open up the world. And unfortunately, COVID might come back in the wintertime because we're not going to reach herd immunity because 50% of black folks are scared to take it.
And then there's all these variants that are out here. So you really can't be sure about anything right now.
Exactly. That's why I don't. If you're not vaccinated, I'm looking at you real different right now. And hold on a second. And I have every. Adrian, hold on a second. Hold on.
What happened?
And I have every right to feel that way. LaShawn Hayes Jones, you and myself and Barbi Cologne could sit here freely, take our masks off, and have a conversation over some coffee.
Right, I like coffee.
Now the others, they might have to keep their 6 feet distance.
Yeah, well.
And I have every right to say that. And this is what's going to happen to you, anti-vaxxers. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, LaShawn. And I know she's up there. You know, she's got to leave this her post to go to 116th Street for the lunch break for the other folks. And she's going to walk down Lenox with a Ford mask on. Here's the problem. You anti-vaxxers, you're resentful because you're tired. You know, people are looking at you crazy, and you really have no information to fall back on other than it's poison, it's this, and it's that. And now you're upset. So your resentment will be compound because now us vaccinated folks don't want you around us. Stand over there in the corner 6 feet. All right, well, LaShawn, do you still have the Dayquil left? Do you have any of that left?
I took one a few minutes ago.
Oh.
Yeah, I took it. I took it last night about what time? I must have took that Dayquil like about 9 o'clock. And then I just took another one this morning after I had my little breakfast.
Let's clap. Barbi, are you built for the night quill? Are you built for that? Are you built for that life?
No. Like, me and medicine really don't go well. Like, I don't do well. Even though I have allergies, I try not to take even the one that say do not call drowsiness. Sometimes it just takes me out. I be going.
Put a number 1 in the chat room if you
tolerance
live
medication is low.
Put a number 1 in the chat room if you live in that Dayquil life, that NyQuil life. Give me 5 stars because I love that stuff.
I bet you do.
When it's time to check out, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm going to take I'm going to go nap. All right, LaShawn. Well, God bless. She took a second shot. Her father's good. Family's good. She's out in those streets. She's working right now. What station you at? What station are you right now? Where are you?
I plead the fifth.
What she said?
I plead the fifth.
Okay, and then from there you're gonna go to the next one, right?
She gonna go to the sixth.
Right. So right, and you be rocking all the way to 4:00, right?
No, I'm rocking the 1.
All right. Well, God bless you.
All right.
Let's clap for my sis, man. We love you. Thanks for your transparency. Okay. Thanks for sharing.
All right.
Thanks for sharing. She was the first one, Barbi. To say, hey, I got the boogily loops. And we were all scared.
We were nervous for her.
We were scared for her, and we were scared.
Yeah.
And that's when Corona was Corona.
When everybody was just
That's
going.
when Corona was that's when Corona was doing push-ups.
Like, oh, y'all want to play me?
Right.
Watch this.
And then,
boom.
I think she might have been the first one. And then she caught it again.
Yeah.
So she's our hero.
Yes.
God bless her. Put a number 1 if you're about that NyQuil life. Put a number 1 if you're about put a number 1 if you're put a number 1 if you're about that NyQuil life. Everybody.
Yeah, I'm not about that night cruel life.
Barbi.
Listen here, wait, sure.
Barbi, you know the NyQuil you take. Hold on, Adrian. Hold on, Adrian. Keep taking the phone. You know the NyQuil.
He probably working.
Let me tell you how I'm about that life. You know the NyQuil, you open it up, you got that little cup.
The
thing?
measuring cup?
The measuring cup. I throw that right.
You just guzzle it.
I just throw that. I take the thing.
That's how my ex-husband was. I'm like, you're supposed to measure that,
nah,
right?
We don't measure nothing.
He's like, nah, I ain't got time for that. I'm like, oh my God, you gonna die. That insurance policy paid up, right?
That's right.
Look, make sure I gotta make sure I'm good in the hood. Listen, you're gonna die. That's why they give you the little measuring cup.
So shout out to LaShawn. Adrian.
Yeah.
Everybody, Spaghetti Man is on the phone. Adrian.
Hey, Adrian.
Former chat
What's
room
going
member of
on?
the week,
Good morning.
man.
Good morning.
And
Good morning.
Adrian
good
was
morning,
one of
everyone in the chat room.
Adrian was one of our first to announce that he received the vaccine. Let's.
Proud of you, Barbi. Proud of you.
Well, thank you, darling.
Right.
Listen
Proud.
here, I'm trying. I'm leaving the country. I'm
You
trying to
stepped
be
up to the
good.
plate. You stepped up to the plate and you knocked it out the park.
Okay.
Walk off. That was a walk off right there.
Oh,
right.
snap.
That's right.
Yeah, but I remember when I first took it, I said that the second shot was the one that did a little something to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they say that's because it's working.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I took it. I was about to go on 2 weeks vacation before I took it. The night before I went on vacation.
Right.
I called the call out. They told me my vacation would be canceled if I called out. I went to work and I operated the train. Was I 100%? No, but I was about close to 90.
See?
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Close to 90. I was fully aware of what I was doing. I was fully capable of doing the job. And that was it, you know?
So they
Would I
didn't
would
care.
prefer the day off? Hell yeah. One more night going into 2 weeks off, I would have preferred the day off. But, you know, it is what it is.
He has this man, and like I always say, and this, I'm not, I'm honest on this show. I know this man.
Yeah.
I know his family. I know his wife. I know his kids. I mean, his kids are damn near grown. He has some grown. He has grown kids.
Grown children.
And this man works so hard. And he said it the first time. He said he wanted to protect his loved ones too.
Yeah. Did your wife and kids get
the man
shot?
is making total sense. Adrian was the one that said white folks was in the hood.
Oh, he hung up.
Oh, yeah, because he's okay. He was the one that said white folks was in the hood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Coming to the hood, getting vaccinated.
Right. Because it was not available in their neighborhood.
Barbie, we're going to start off with some stories about this because we want to start off some stories about this because it's just relevant. Barbie, I am so happy for you that you were proactive. You didn't believe in disinformation. You didn't base your decision on a resentment. It didn't come from a bad place. You got all the information that you needed, and you were proactive.
Yeah.
And you're still here.
Bless
That's
the
right.
Lord.
That's right. That's right.
And,
Love and support, Barbie. Love and support.
And not only that, Barbie Cologne, you practice the principle of selflessness. You thought of others
Yeah.
other than yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Anti-vaxxers, I left you alone last month. You know, I'm not going to get on y'all. But you know what it is.
I had a sister who was diehard. I'm not getting no shot. That's that, this, and this, to this, and all the conspiracy theories. Who got a shot?
Wrote that sleeve
That's
right.
right.
One of my other
That's-
sisters. I ain't getting no shot. I said, y'all know I got a shot. Oh, did you?
Yeah.
How you feel? Oh, well, I'm going to think about it now.
Well.
So y'all, it took the baby sisters to see y'all can follow lead, but I was right. I'll be tomorrow.
Now, Barbie, before we hung up the
I'll take the lead. Y'all go. Come on, follow
you- but
follow
you-
your baby
you-
sister.
now before
You know what? Sometimes it just takes one.
right.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
speaking
You
of
get what
that,
I'm saying?
speaking of that, Barbie, just before the phone hung up, Barbie asked, did anyone else in your family, are you the only one vaccinated in your family? That's what she's asked for your hung up phone.
I'm the only one, believe it or not.
Okay.
I've been trying to convince them. You know what I'm saying? My wife, she never even had a flu shot.
Me either.
My
believe it or not.
my son, he gets a flu shot religiously. You get what I'm saying? Because he had leukemia when he was 3.
Right.
He's gonna be 21 this Friday. Me and him share the same birthday.
That's amazing.
I did this especially for him.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But he wants to take it, but they said because he had leukemia in the past, you know, they have to do more research. So
Yeah, of
the
course, of
doctor
course.
really didn't want him to take it, but he wants to take it.
Right. And you
You
know,
get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you do have
as the
special
studies progress-
circumstances.
right,
Yeah.
as the studies progress, you get what I'm saying, and the information on what these vaccines do and what they don't do gets better. Like they now saying that even kids under 16 is showing promise with this vaccine. Matter of fact, better promise than the adults,
Right.
where it seems like they can't even spread it at all. Which now they still trying to see if adults who've been vaccinated could spread it. So you know, I mean. Science, man. You got to sit back and marvel at how people used to die in their 30s. You get what I'm saying? Now
Yeah.
you have people living long, very helpful lives.
Yeah,
You know,
and,
so
and even though they did
mean-
coin the phrase "trust the science," Adrian was the first one to come on this show and said, "I trust the science,"
Yeah.
and I do too, my friend.
Well, that's a good thing
And,
about
That's right.
science.
and-
it constantly evolves as,
and
as
the
disease
Moderna-
changes and mutates. So does science. So
And
it's going to always be different.
And the Moderna that Barbie received the other day was made. The young lady was the chairperson of it. The scientist was a black woman. She was the one that put all this together.
Yeah.
Her sister. Adrian, you as well. Adrian, before I let you go, are you about that NyQuil life, bro?
man, I am not about that NyQuil, bro.
Come on, bro. Come
If
on,
I
man.
was, I'm gonna tell you why though.
Talk
I'm gonna
to
tell
me.
you why.
Talk
I'm
to
gonna
me.
tell you why.
Talk to me, brother.
You get what I'm saying? Where I work, if you don't make your behind work, you going AWOL. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but wait a minute.
Absent without leave with consequences.
Yes.
If I was to take that NyQuil, because did I used to be on that NyQuil? Yes, I did. I can't do that now. That thing will have you out.
No, but I'm saying, hear me out. Here. Let's put the scenario up in here. Say you got a few days off. 3
Okay.
days off, 2 days off, maybe the weekend off.
Okay.
And you want some quiet time with yourself. You want to
Okay.
get on that starship and just take that flight right to Sleepland.
Okay.
And you got the next 2 days off.
Okay.
And you come home that day. Say Thursday, you're off on Thursday. You come home Thursday night. You ain't got to go back to work till Monday.
Okay.
And say you want to take a little joyride on that NyQuil train. You know.
Man, I'm buying 2 tickets.
He said, I'm off. I ain't gotta work.
Put a number 1 in the chat room if you was about that NyQuil life. Like Adrian, myself, and LaShawn Haynes Jones. Barbie scared.
Listen, let me tell you something.
2 tickets. I'm buying 2 tickets.
Sean.
You know, I'm not for real. That NyQuil. And another thing, Benadryl.
Yes.
Benadryl will do it to you too.
Benadryl would take you out. Look, Benadryl is so strong.
I remember when I was at CVS, never had allergies before. And I was talking to the pharmacist, and I was telling him, you know, I'm suffering from this, from that. He was like, "Oh, you got allergies." Yeah. I was like, "Really?" He was like, "Yeah, you can not have allergies before, and it's just something that, as you get older, can happen."
Yeah.
So he was like, "I will give you some NyQuil, Benadryl, but you know, I'm afraid you'll go to sleep." Mm-hmm. I'm like, "Man, ain't no medicine putting me to sleep. Give me the Benadryl." I took that Benadryl shot. I was in the office laid out for 6 hours. I woke up in the morning, manager coming in, nothing done. I'm like, "Oh, well, you know, you got to do it." Sorry, I wasn't feeling well. It was crazy.
Yeah, Barbie, one time, you know, everybody got these allergies, especially all us black folk. And, you know, that one day, you know, I guess we all went through this.
Oh, well, you know, you got to do it.
I had the Asians, another one working in the subway. Barbie, I had that teary eye, that left teary eye, that tear that just wouldn't stop running, bro. Mm-hmm. Oh man, it was 2 hours of that tear. I said, man, I had the drippy eyes, and I said, I know how to solve this problem. Yeah, got me a Benadryl. Got me 2. I like to take 2. 2? Yeah, I'm true. I'm a drug. I'm very addicted.
Yeah.
And first of all, about 10 minutes. All right, Adrian, got it.
Yeah.
Bye, Adrian.
Barbie. 10 minutes after taking that heavy Benadryl, that tear stopped. That tear stopped running.
Along with you. You stopped running too. Shoot. You sure did.
Barbie. No, not even an hour after that, Barbie. Harvey went to a whole nother place.
I'm sure you did. A whole other realm. You was about to be reincarnated.
Oh God. Put a number 1 for you about that Benadryl, that NyQuil life. Are they? What's going on with them in there?
Yeah, some 1s, some 2s.
There's some 1s, some 2s. Put a number 1 for you about that Benadryl, NyQuil life.
Devern Mathis put a 1. Darren Taylor put a 1.
Barbie, you need to join the party.
I can't. I try. Listen here. One time, I had this really bad migraine, and I didn't have any Excedrin, and I was so I couldn't go to the store and go get nothing. So I had some Tylenol at the house. I had Tylenol and had Tylenol PM. And I didn't pay attention to which one I was taking. So I took the Tylenol PM on accident. And it was like in the middle of the day. I didn't want to go to sleep.
Tylenol PM?
Yes. I didn't know that I was talking to my sister. She just grabbed the wrong bottle, opened it, popped 2 pills. And I'm sitting here in my room watching TV. I'm like, why am I so tired? Right. Sure, I slept for 12 hours of 2 Tylenol PM. This is why. You only supposed to sleep for like 6 to 8. It was the double. I can't do it. My body just do not do well with medication like that.
You lucky you didn't meet Jesus that
night.
I
was about to be reincarnated.
Now Jesus is like, I'm gonna let her. I'm gonna let her chill. I'm gonna let her sleep.
Sit my angel like, watch that fool. She over here about to kill her damn self. You know, I don't do well with medication.
Put a number 1 in chat room view about that Benadryl life. You about that NyQuil life, because I know I am.
A half of a Benadryl takes me out.
Yeah, boy. If I feel weird, you know, like LaShawn, well, not LaShawn did it because of the you know, she got vaccinated. Yeah. But if I feel weird or I'm coming down with a cold, whatever, I'm cracking that NyQuil, Barbie. Not only am I throwing that cap away, I'm gonna stomp on that cap. I'm gonna crack that thing. You know how you take that plastic cap and you press down on it? That's kid safety cap. I take that cap and I hold it in my left hand, and I'm right-handed, Barbie, and man, we're guzzling down.
No,
when I used
Sean,
Barbie,
measure it, please.
Barbie, when I used to get high, oh my God, that's all. They had to hide that stuff from me. We used to steal Benadryl. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny, Barbie.
What's going on, bruh? Yeah, I'm not about that NyQuil life and all that other stuff. And I'm gonna give you the reasons why. I just hope don't nobody be like, oh, see. Nah, when I was a shorty, right?
Yeah. Everybody, this is Leonard Roy.
Oh, Leonard Roy, forgot to announce himself.
Okay.
Anyway, when I was a shorty, my pops died when I was 3.
Right.
Mom hooked up with this other dude. He was physically abusive. They go out to play cards or whatever they do, come back fighting. I noticed something when I was like 5.
Right.
If I was to drink some cough syrup, I would sleep through all that violence. By the time I was 6 years old, I was in the children's hospital addicted to codeine.
What? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
man.
I had to go through that at 6 years old. After that, you couldn't pay me to take a pill.
Now it's weird. It's fascinating. This is Leonard Roy. This guy's been in Desert Storm. He's not even. He can't even go to a beach. He can't be nowhere around sand. This man has been traumatized by war. And Barbie Clone, he won't take the Benadryl. Won't take the Benadryl because he was already addicted to it at the age of 6.
Wow.
Now
6 years old.
Now that's concerning. If you're a parent out there, it's criminal.
Yeah.
It's criminal to give your child Benadryl to shut the child up.
But that's the thing. I wasn't being given it, right? I was sneaking to the pantry and, climb up on the top because they had it up high, right? But, kids climb. So I'd climb up, but, I come from a family of 5, so, my mom didn't know. Maybe somebody in Chicago, they felt a little bug or something. They took a little bit of whatever, for the bug. She didn't know I was drinking all of it.
Right. See, and Barbie, this was before. Remember, well, of course, you know this by now. I'm thinking that was before. But before they didn't have the safety cap on the medication back in the day.
No, but
they didn't
back
have
then,
that. You had to. That's right. You had to hide the until everybody the kid. So Leonard was a perfect example of this. He was a kid that snuck into the medicine cabinet and started drinking the medicine. Barbie, find out what year did the safety cap. Safety cap came out in the 70s or the 80s?
That was the 80s, bruh. That was after that. Remember that Tylenol? That Tylenol poisoning, Lil You Dig? Remember that?
I can't remember that.
They poisoned all those Tylenol caps. Yeah.
So
have Barbie look that up.
Yeah, she's looking up right now. This is interesting. So you was a child that was addicted to this cough
codeine.
Syrup.
Because see, they used to put codeine in cough syrup. Then they stopped in the 70s. That's when they started advertising Robitussin, non-narcotic cough syrup. Everything else was behind the counter cough syrup with the codeine in it.
Wow.
That's like that stuff they drinking now called lean. That's basically what it was. I didn't know no better. I'm 5 years old. I just don't want to get woke up with all this violence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're right. See? Again, boy, our parents, man, dictate our lives, man. They could, emotionally. It's amazing how our behaviors directly impact a child.
Reflect things that, that's the reason a lot of people, they don't get me as an adult.
And that was me too.
Because
I know how that is.
They don't know my past. So he's just, man, he always, they get all out of pocket with me. And I be sitting there like, okay, you know what? If you knew my past, maybe you would see the way I look at certain aspects of things in extreme factual mode, not make it up as you go along.
Right. Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think that's the one common bond we all have here at this show. Everybody's out of their mind and crazy. I know I am. Barbie, when did the all right, thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
I think 89.
All right, bro.
So around late 80s, that safety cap came through. You know what I mean? We needed. I think that safety cap saved a lot of folks' lives.
Yeah.
Because Leonard Roy is. We're gonna shout out the room and show the room. Leonard Roy has a perfect example of that. God knows how many. On a throwback Thursday, God knows how many kids back in the day passed away from overdose from all these Tylenols and NyQuils and Dayquils and all this stuff with pre safety cap. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny Barbi.
Good morning, you all. Hi.
It's Roro.
Hey, Roro.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Was you about that? Was you like Harvey? Was you about that? Was you about that NyQuil life? Did you take that cap off and throw it in the ground and smash it and twisted that bottle? And just,
What'd you say?
was you like your friend Harvey? You took that NyQuil, you took that cap off, you slammed it on the floor, and you opened up that child safety cap, and you just closed your eyes and you chugged that thing down. Was you like Harvey?
No. Look.
Then you're no fun.
I'm not hearing you clearly. Break that down to me because I know it's something sexy or fresh or whatever.
No,
you're
I'm talking about NyQuil. NyQuil.
Oh, NyQuil. No, I don't mess around with no NyQuil. Look, back in the day, man, it was NyQuil and everything else. Look, I don't mess with NyQuil today. Barbie, better stay away from that.
Oh, I do. I can't, honey. I can't hang.
Now, Barbie, back in the day when I had a slow crack day. when it was slow with crack. Couldn't get my hands on nothing. I'll go steal some NyQuil, Barbie, and go night.
Yeah, right, Sean. It's hard to get a hold of anything, but we found a way. But I'm grateful.
Yes.
My mother got buried on Tuesday. I didn't go to the burial, but I was at the funeral because I'm not understanding, Sean, why there always got to be somebody with drama. You know what I mean? I had my younger sister didn't want my two children at their own grandmother who raised them funeral, but they came anyway because my children they done came anyway. But there was no fight, thank God. And my children, they stayed calm. They came to, I never heard of something. She had a bodyguard outside, but she ain't do nothing. And so I just tried to stay in my spiritual, peaceful way, in my spirit. And I prayed and God seen us through. But I'm like, this is really crazy. I'm like, how could you try to deny somebody? Because you in charge of my mother's stuff. You're not in charge of her or God. So that I had to get that out because it really bothered me that you would try, because you and my children have a beef, that you're going to say they're not welcome to the funeral. Are you stupid? Or you bumped your head? Something is seriously wrong.
Well, sometimes even and Rose on the phone. Roma's on the phone, Johnson. Sometimes even resentments, we just talked about resentments, supersedes death.
Yeah.
And it's, you can't take a moment. That's why they use the term show respect for the dead. That's where that comes from.
Right.
To take a moment, because this person, and I say this respectfully, and to my condolences to you and your family.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They won't take a moment. You could be beefing.
Yeah.
It could be legitimate beef. It's fine. That happens. That happens when you're alive or dead.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
the beef gonna keep popping,
Right.
keep going.
Right.
That's the
Right.
world. There's gonna be a lot of beef.
Sad.
Right.
But to show honor and respect to our loved ones or anyone who passed away, I'll dumb it all the way down. Take a time out.
Yeah.
You know, I say the kids time out. The white women, they tell the kids
Time out.
Yeah.
time out.
Right.
We could go back to that beef tomorrow.
Right.
Because it's coming from a place of anger.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Right.
coming from a resentful place.
Right.
It's coming from a place where you can't even take a moment and take those feelings and put them to the side for a
Right.
day or two.
Mm-hmm.
to bury your loved one.
Sad. Yeah.
Like, where is the respect? And then, okay, even if you're the person with the power, we talked about this yesterday with Angel Johnson's situation. When you have the power, there's responsibility with the power. And in that responsibility, you have to be courteous. You have to be kind to the person who's passed away. So if there's beef with a sister, a brother, a child, a nephew, that power, use it in a loving way. Meaning, okay, let's honor our mother or our loved one, and then tomorrow we're going to do that.
Right.
We don't
right
even
now.
have to speak to each other.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's do this and then go back to the
Like,
beef.
let's just keep it cordial.
So
Right.
when you have this power, you use it to get someone back. And to that person, your sister, whoever, it doesn't matter. Just generally speaking, that person in that void in their heart is a dark place.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because there is
Yes.
no way that you are representing
It's sad.
Right.
Yeah.
the departed and the loved one in this manner.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
The only thing that supersedes that is the person who actually killed the person. If the person killed the person, you can't come here.
Right.
Or you're gonna die.
Right.
It's gonna be. Other than that,
Yeah.
everything could be worked out in the
Absolutely.
honor of the person who's passed away.
Right. Right.
Who
right.
gives you that power? The Almighty God is the only one that has that power.
Amen. That's right, Sean.
That has that
yeah.
power.
Yes.
This-
It was so sad. It was so sad because you're so self-centered and selfish that you don't respect your own mother. Because my mother loved my children, her grandchildren who she raised.
Yeah.
There's no way she would have even allowed that.
And
You know
that-
what I mean?
And that's where the selfishness comes from, because this person has took it upon themselves knowing the way the grandmother felt.
Yeah.
And
Right.
still disregarded, disrespected the feelings of the grandmother. Because
Right.
this person said, yeah, you know what? This is my opportunity now to show this
Yes.
power.
Exactly.
I'm
Right.
gonna sock it to you now. But
Right.
but we talked about karma earlier. That
Right.
karma is gonna whip this
Come
person
back.
in the ass.
Yes, it is.
Right.
I
Right.
don't know if this person's gonna ever go to sleep again. Because
Right.
you're supposed to take the moment. It's not about you.
At all.
Somebody passed away.
Right.
Right.
Show respect to the people who've passed.
Right.
You're born. You're born. When you're born, it takes almost a lifetime to accept death.
Yeah.
So when you die, that's the ultimate.
Right.
So when you have the ultimate ending, show respect, because it's
Right.
gonna happen to all of us at some point.
Right. Right.
So for you to take that power and be disrespectful
Yeah.
is
Right.
almost criminal.
Whatever problem you have.
And then
with
to have a
somebody,
bodyguard
You need to put it
and
to the
nobody's
side.
talking and everybody's here. No.
I've never heard that before. Having
I'm so
security at a
sorry.
wedding.
I'm so
I
sorry
never
that
heard
this
it.
happened.
I mean, at a
Yes.
funeral, having security at a
I'm saying,
funeral. That's the
like
next level.
I've
This
seen
is
it.
crazy. No, not
Wow.
only that, calling the cops. The police said they will not come in, interfere in no family funeral that is sensitive. So this person went to the extreme, but guess what? My children was able to be at the funeral. She couldn't stop it. So she
Right.
was furious. And then even tried to attack my daughter near the end with her nonsense. My daughter singing a gospel song. I said, look at that demon coming out of the pastor. Everybody got to see it. I have to pray for my youngest sister because she is real ill. Because anytime you go to that level
Yeah.
and have that much anger in you,
Yeah.
it's more going on with your behind than a little bit.
Right.
Not even a person, not even if I was on crack, would I have performed like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, come on now.
Well,
So
now,
that-
in an extreme situation like this, man, this person painted the picture on who she really is. Tell me who you hang
Yes.
out with. I'll tell you who you are.
Right.
This is a relationship for me, Barbie Cologne, that would be unrepairable.
Yeah,
There
that's
is
great.
no way that you are so self-centered, so narcissistic.
Right.
It's a narcissistic person. This has to be
Yeah.
a
Right.
narcissistic person.
Has to be.
Right.
Because
Yes.
it's too much about them. It's too much about
Right.
the spotlight. It's
Yeah.
too much
Right.
about look at me when your beloved mother is resting.
Yes.
And it's
Yeah,
just
I couldn't believe it.
it's just
I couldn't
sad.
believe
And then
it.
and then the police, who Barbie Cologne probably goes through this all the time.
I'm sure they do.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, it's
they
sad.
they already know the protocol. We
We're
are
not
not. We
coming.
are,
Right.
we are honoring the
Right.
person who passed away.
Right. Right.
And
They said no.
They're not
No.
these people. When you die, you're not coming back. So we honor them and we respect.
Yeah.
They're not gonna go in there and cause havoc at a funeral.
I'm telling you,
Right.
funeral will bring out
Right.
someone's true colors.
Where nobody
Yes, it will.
is touching her, thinking about her, or nothing, because they was way in the back and they sat there, and you want to disrupt anybody. You got hatred to the core of your being, and it's sad. And gosh, when you reap what you sow, I don't even want to see it, because I have to pray for that, my sister. I have to pray for you, but I have nothing for you right now. I don't want to be in your surrounding. That's why I didn't go to the burial. I refuse to dance with the devil. I'm not going around that mess.
Yeah,
Nah,
this-
and it's
I
sad.
seen-
It's sad.
Yeah,
it's sad
sad.
because your beloved mother has passed away, and again, our condolences and my condolences. And not to go to the burial of your own mother because your sister's acting crazy.
That's horrible.
It's just a
it's
sad
heartbreaking.
situation, and I feel for you. I'm not. Listen, if that was me, I ain't praying for nobody. I ain't praying for you. You're
No,
done. I'm done. I'm
you need
done.
to pray for her.
I'm
because
not praying for no
she
sister,
has some
brother.
problems that
I
she
don't
gonna
care.
need help with.
I
So,
don't
yeah.
care because she
Like-
just said, Roro just said, and this is heartbreaking. She said her mother loved her grandchildren.
I know.
She raised them while I was on the street. She raised them.
Yeah.
And
So I was like, this girl jealousy runs deep.
and
Okay,
and for her
Indian jealousy.
and for her to try to bar and restrict these
Yeah.
loving children from honoring their grandmother who
That's-
they loved
That's sad.
is unrepairable for me. I ain't praying for you. I don't. You're out. You're done. You're done.
No, you.
No, Barbie. You pray.
But
God bless
see,
you.
Sean, then you
But-
wouldn't be as bad as
No,
her.
I'm not.
then.
No, I'm not. I am
Yeah.
not.
Me and my
I'm
children
not.
You
I'm
wouldn't be
not.
as bad as her because you're showing her, well, oh, you wanna be like this, I could be just like-
No,
Yeah.
Barbie. I'm gonna say
You
this.
wanna go
I'ma
above- rise above
I
people.
I'm a rise above it without praying for him.
No,
I'm
you
done.
pray for her,
I'm
'cause
done.
she
I
needs
am
help
not- I am
that
not
you or
praying-
I would not be able to
I
give.
am not praying for a person that was so disrespectful to her own mother.
Sean, and she
She's
needs prayer
disrespectful
because
to
you
her
gotta
own
know.
mother
Exactly.
that passed away at a funeral.
Yeah, but
You don't
demons
get
have
no prayers
attacked
from
her.
me.
Yeah, they got a hold of her
Sean,
real
demons
tight.
have attacked her, so we gotta know that she's sick in her spirit and soul. So
Then why am I praying for her?
But so that's gonna help her get that mess out about her.
No.
That's why.
Harvey's done.
Okay, because you
Harvey's
want you want
done.
her to stay like that.
Yeah, stay like that.
No, you don't
And
want her to stay like
away
that.
from
You
me.
want her to get better.
Roma
You can
just
pray
said
for
it.
her and don't have to be around her.
Now, Roma just said it.
You don't have to be bothered with her
She
to pray
said
for
all
her.
those demons came out. So there you go.
They-
I don't
no,
know. There's
they
no need for me
showed
to
their
pray.
colors.
Those demons are there, right? And here's the blessing. Here's the blessing in this horrific situation. Your sister just, I don't know what's gonna happen. This is just my view. Your sister act up so much that you don't need this person in your life. She showed
No.
she showed her whole
No.
true colors.
It's a done
right
deal.
then and
My
there.
mother's
It's done.
gone.
Keep going. Your
Done
mother- it's
deal.
done.
A
Done.
done
Goodbye.
deal.
And sometimes
unless God does something miraculous to her, but I still would not want to be around that.
And
Let me
God
tell
bless you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to be around that, but I will pray for her
Well,
because
God bless
she
you.
is
I ain't
my
praying for
blood,
nobody.
right?
No- what?
And I see
Blood?
the sickness. And
Blood?
so my children are praying for her as well.
Oh, boy,
they
you-
are.
boy, you
because
guys-
let me tell you,
Go ahead.
I'm proud of them because they could have tore that place up. Like my daughter would have tore that place up if she wasn't able to get in them doors, but she did.
Well,
Okay. They came, they sat, they act human, they showed their respect, and that's what counts. And see, the devil will always show his horns.
Well, you
better believe it. He could try to fake it for a minute, but he will show his horns.
Well,
and she showed it in front of the pastor and everybody. And I'm telling y'all, because if she ever listened to this, I want to let you know how you performed and acted, how the devil took over your body.
Well, you and your kids, God bless you. That's why, Barbie, I come here each and every day because I always say I need some characters.
You need some Gillett cleanser right now.
My Gillett is good.
My whole thing is this.
My Gillett is good right now. My whole thing is this. God bless you and your character and the character of your children for them practicing their restraint. I get it.
Right.
I get it.
Right.
I get it. And I need to hang around because I need to have that kind of clarity. But for me, today, all those relationships are done because of the ultimate disrespect of the mother.
Right.
The ultimate. I've never.
I understand the anger. I understand.
I said this before, and I say it again.
But you don't want to
God
keep
bless
that
my
anger
mother.
because then you'll be just as bad as them.
I'm not gonna be angry. That's
done. Showing anger.
I'm done.
Yeah, but that's still showing anger.
I'm not angry. I'm gonna go on with my day. I'm done. I will cut. Have you ever cut off a person out of your life, Barbie Cologne? Have you ever did that? Have you? After you cut the person off, was you resentful about it?
No.
Oh, it's the same thing.
But I still pray for them.
Oh well, you didn't have.
I do because I don't want them. Because the thing is, I don't want them to stay that. I don't want them to still be in that same place where they are just nasty to people or they're just evil to people. So yes, I am going to pray for them to help the Lord get you to a better place, to whatever problems you have within, that He help you get that out. So so light can shine through you because you are evil and you're nasty.
Well,
and that's not how a person's supposed to live or should live their life.
Well,
Sean.
you know what? I totally agree with you with that.
But yes, I'm not going to keep myself in a situation where I got to keep dealing with it.
There are people that just not going to like you, and there are people that's going to hate you, and there are people that want to wish you bad. I ain't praying for nobody that's wishing me bad. I mean, that's just for me.
Yeah,
that's just for me. I hear you guys. I'm with it. I get it. I get the clarity of it. I'm a prayerful person. I will pray for average folks that's rocking. I get it. But if you wish bad on me, you hate me, you want me dead, you want my family to do bad, you want me to do bad, my career's bad, I'm not praying for anything about you.
Shawn,
and it's not coming from
person.
And it's not coming. It's not coming from a resentful place. It's what it is. Now,
but Shawn, it's not the person, it's the spirits that jump in the person. And that's why I can separate, because back in the day, it would have been no praying and it would have been some mess. But
it would have been some laying of hands, all right, but it wouldn't have been godly hands that was being laid.
No, it would have been a whole different ball game. But thank God He's restoring my spirit to a place where, because I wasn't such a nice person, so He restored me to a place where I understand the difference between a spirit and a flesh. And I know that she's being attacked by so many demons because of her inner resentments and hatred for me and my children. So, okay, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to pray for you, but you think I'm coming around you? No, I don't dance with the devil. Okay. I'm not dancing with you.
Well, I want to say this to you. You are a family member to us. God bless you. And thanks for sharing, because you don't know how many people you just helped. Because you didn't, again, she's very transparent like Harvey. You didn't have to share this story, and I'm glad that you did. And everyone in the chat room, everybody in the chat room, let's show our beloved Roro some love right now.
I'm so tired. I can't wait to get around y'all, because you know what? I need good and spirits, like people with good spirits in my surroundings. I have them up here, HTM, United States in New York, and I told my daughter, after this is over, I need to come home. I went to see my son yesterday. My daughter took me. He was able to come, thank God, to the view, and he loved my mother so much. He told me he gonna get the tattoo, her name on him and everything, but they brought him down. They was nice. He got to see a lot of people and everything. So I'm grateful for all that. And I'm glad he wasn't there to see that at the end. But he knew what she was trying to do. Nobody could talk to her. She was in her sadism,
Yeah, she was in a narcissistic
nobody
rage.
could talk. Yeah.
I want to say this. You have your own recovery process and your grieving process, and this is part of your grieving process with all this, with this anger with the sister, because you know grieving is a process. You know, when someone dies, it depends if it's a sudden death or it's you know the person dies. You feel you're shocked, you're sad, you cry, and then you try to recover. And in her recovery, there's resentment in that. What you're doing right now, and God bless you. You are saving all our lives because you didn't have to share this. But by you talking about what you're going through, that's going to make you better. Mm-hmm. That's making you better because you don't have to share this. And God forbid, it would be horrific, Barbi Cologne, if Roro was to keep all this information into her, because it would rot her spirit and her soul. Right. So she is articulating this out to all of us. I want everyone to show Rose some love today, and that's what this is about. Again, I get what y'all saying. I mean, pray for the person. And hello, I respect all that. I'm more focused on you. I'm praying for you. I don't give a damn about these other folks. I don't even care. We all pray for you. You're gonna get through this, and know that you have an extended family. That's right. Here that loves. I was getting ready to curse. that loves you so much. Yeah,
I love y'all. I really gonna make some kind of way. If somebody has to come and bring me to Pennsylvania when I'm in the city, I'm gonna see you all because I love y'all and I missed y'all all week. And it was a lot of running around trying to find something weird and the whole 9 yards. But I'm so glad it's over with. I'm at peace because I made peace with my mama, and she came to me a few nights after she left. Passed on and said she's okay. See? She came to me because I have visions. And she came to me and said she okay. And she told my brother to take care of himself. And that was it. I said, well, she going to visit. She going to visit. The girl ain't going to be able to sleep. She going to visit her. That's why I'm praying for her because she ain't going to have no restless night. Sleepless night. She ain't going to have no pleasant sleep. No.
You're right about that. But just you saying this validates everything. She said, Barbi Cologne, she made peace with her mother. Yeah. Her mother made peace with her. Exactly. I ain't praying for nobody. I ain't praying for nobody. But that's you. I'm pray you get past that. That's you. Pray on me to get past not praying. I'm pray you get past that. For you, Sean. Y'all pray for Sean that he get past that. You get there one day. You pray for me. Like I'm praying. Because you should always pray for your enemies. Pray for you as well, I am not praying for anybody that's wishing for my downfall. Right. I am 56 years old. I'm in the third quarter of my life. I have accepted the fact that I will not be here one day. It didn't take long for me to achieve that acceptance. I ain't got no time to be praying for somebody that was bad on me. All right, we got you, John. You funny, but guess what? It says God make my enemy my footstool. That's why you gotta pray for him. You can give me all the St. Luke's and all the St. John's and the Corinthians you want to. God bless you. Okay. I love you. And I'm going to get back in the chat room. Thank y'all. See you later. Keep me and my family up in prayer. And I'm talking about my immediate family. Yes. You know, I'll pray for the rest of them. She said, I'll pray for the rest of them. And we definitely going to pray for you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. God bless. Well, again, this is why we come here each and every day. Yes, God will make your enemies your footstool. Just pray for them. Trust me. This is why everyone, we got to shout out the room, right? This is why. Are they in the room? They talk about this is why we come here each and every day. You got to get your morning started right.
Good morning.
You get the love that you do. If you have a deficit of love, this is where you come. Yeah. And if your gillet is overflowing and it's pussy, we're going to clean it for you. Pussy gillet. All right. Enough of that. Yeah. Everybody, Miss D's on the phone. Hey, Miss D. Good morning. Beautiful. The WFNK all day. Open house. DJ Rome. DJ Miss D. That's every Saturday. 12 noon to 3 p.m. WFNK all day. Playing that feel-good music. We always say this, from 12 noon to 3 p.m. Miss D goes right to 12:40. She goes right to 2:45, and then DJ Room gets those last 15 minutes.
That's not true.
All right, Miss D, what's going on with you?
Good morning. That was a very interesting dialogue you had just now with Roro. Oh, bless her heart.
Mm-hmm.
She has the right attitude. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Because you cannot sweat the small stuff when it comes down to people and them rejecting or attempting to reject you,
Right.
particularly in hypersensitive situations. But she knows how to deal with it,
Yeah.
and she gets peace in the middle of it. That's what it's really all about.
Well, God bless her and God bless all y'all. And I come here each and every day to learn, because I sure am not praying for nobody that's behaving like that. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry.
So Shawn, you're like a tit for tat kind of person.
I'm not a tit for tat kind of a person. I observe a lot. I'm not. That's for me. That's not tit for tat, because if you wishing me bad things, and my loved ones passed away, and you're acting like this, it's not. No, it's not a tit for tat. I don't do the tit for tat. I have the freedom to react in a certain way.
You absolutely do.
And my freedom is I choose to discard you. I can do that and go on with my day and have it not come from a resentful place. I could disconnect from you. I'm not mad. We're done. And it's not
so you just putting distance.
But I'm not going to sit there and pray for somebody that's praying for my downfall. I mean, that's just for me. I'm not doing it. I am 56 years old. I don't have time for that. Time is something that a luxury that none of us can afford. I am not wasting 3 seconds of my life today praying on somebody that wish me dead, wish something happens to me, wish something's bad to me. I'm not doing that. Yes, I'm a prayerful person. I'm going to pray for folks. I'm not doing that, especially if I know. I can see if I don't know this person wants bad things to happen to me and I'm praying. That's different, Barbi. But if I know that this is the way you feel about me, then we're done. There'll be no praying for you. But those prayers could go to somebody else.
Okay, so that whole part in the scripture that talks about praying for those who despitefully use you, it just throw that right on out the book.
He ain't with that. He ain't about that life.
I have the right to throw that right out. Yes, I have it. Just because it's in the book is fine. I respect the good book, but yes, I can take that and throw that out because I have the free will to make these decisions. Just because that book said that doesn't mean that I have to do it. We read a lot all the time. That doesn't mean we have to execute what it is. This is just the way that I feel. I'm not doing that. God bless Roro. God bless her. She said she's going to pray for her sister. Oh my God. And like I said, that's why I need to come here every day, because I need help. But I'm not.
I am so glad we're talking about this, Shawn.
I can admit that.
Okay.
But for her to do that, God bless her. I'm not doing it. I'm not. This is a horrific story that they couldn't take a moment to honor their mother who passed away. Even though they're beefing, they could take 2 hours of the day, Ms. D, and stop for a moment. Somebody's passed away.
That takes a lot of strength and maturity, though. You know, when you find out who people really are, Shawn?
Go ahead.
At weddings and funerals.
Right.
Right? Am I right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
And this is very interesting because it segues right into my topic.
Okay.
Which is, how do you deal with rejection? Okay. So, believe it or not, that is a big form of rejection. You know, in that situation with Roro, her sister rejecting her children, because she herself is hurt or has some concept in her mind, right?
Right.
So being on the receiving end of a social, and that's a social situation, a funeral. I mean, it can't get no bigger than that,
Right.
you know? But researchers have found that it causes a cascade of emotional and cognitive consequences. Social rejection increases anxiety, anger, depression, jealousy, and sadness. And of course, rejection causes us more than some emotional pain. It hurts our self-esteem and causes us to be angry and sad, and then we want to knock people out, and we feel we're not feeling stable in our own lives. Okay.
I totally agree with everything you're saying.
Okay. So, however, Inc.com says there are 5 ways to deal with rejection for mentally strong people. This is what mentally strong people do, because that is no doubt rejection, right?
Right. Is everybody listening? Okay. Go ahead.
Right. So, when somebody don't wish you, blessings, they wishing you cursing, that is a form of rejection.
Okay.
Okay. When somebody's coming at you and they say, I don't want you here. You got a room full of people, you come into the door and they're like, yo, we don't want you here. Rejection.
Right.
And as I said before, not a good feeling. And there are side effects from that. So let's talk about it. There are 5 ways to deal with rejection. And this is what the mentally strong people do. So the first thing they do is they acknowledge it.
Right.
Okay. Right. So I acknowledge that you rejected me for whatever your reason. They don't ignore it. They don't reject it. They acknowledge it. That's exactly what Roro just did. She said, I know who I'm dealing with. I know what I'm dealing with.
Right.
I'm going to pray for the person. I'm not going to accept what the spirit is giving me from that person. Right?
Right.
That is one of the first things on the list of 5 things that mentally strong people do. Rather than suppress it, ignore it, suppressing it. I ain't going to deal with that. Ignoring it. I don't want to deal with that person. Denying it. I'm rejecting them. They rejected me.
Right.
Mentally strong people acknowledge their own emotions about it. Oh, wow, that hurt me. I felt that, and they acknowledge it. They look at it. They examine it. And you know what they do? They pray and move on. Mm-hmm. You heard me? Because when you don't pray and move on, what happens is you accept it into yourself. And what happens when you accept rejection into your own heart is your own heart gets stony.
I agree with you.
Okay.
You're not going to get any arguments or disagreements from you, but I'm saying, yeah, pray, right? Ro could pray for herself and her children. You just said everything that I've been saying. She's definitely acknowledged that. I said that she called here. She talked about it because it would rotten her spirit and soul if she didn't.
Exactly.
And we truly appreciate her being transparent on this show.
Yeah.
And Miss D, I don't see anything wrong, Barbi Cologne, with praying. She could pray for herself. She could pray for her kids. She don't have to pray for that sister. I'm just saying. So Miss D just said at the end, and prayer.
But
okay.
see, Shawn, when you in a different place, when you rise above people and they fool
you still rising above them?
No. Let me finish. When you are in a different place, when you are advanced in your spirituality or your relationship with the Lord, you can do that. See, when you have to get there, you have to get to the place where you can pray for somebody else who did you wrong. Oh, trust me, I wasn't always here because there was times where I was like, I hope you da-da-da-da-da, and I hope, yeah. But I was just as bad as them. It took a minute. You know what? I got to this place after my mother passed away because I was angry at a lot of people, and I had to deal with that within myself at first. So once I dealt with that within myself, I was able to get to a place where I could pray for somebody who didn't like me. I could pray for somebody who wished bad on me. You have to get there. Trust me, it's hard. It's hard.
Well, I'm not there.
We know. We see.
Okay.
And that's okay, Shawn.
And that is okay.
And I'm not going to be there.
You will.
I'm not going to be
you
there.
will.
I'm going to pray for me. I'm going to pray for my family. I'm not praying for anybody that caused hurt to me. I'm not going to do it.
You'll get there.
What her sister did, I'm not doing that.
Trust me, it was times where
I refuse to do that.
Every now and again.
And I'm not coming from a resentful place.
I have a relapse. I gotta catch myself.
I'm not saying I'm not perfect. I've done horrific things in my life.
Yeah, well, you know, but Shawn, once you get to that place,
but I'm not.
Where you just not bothered. Like, you know what? I'm just going to pray for you because you are evil, you are this, you are that, and I'll pray that spirit out you right now. It could be just as quick as that, and you just talk to the Lord.
I can still be there without praying for a person and go on with my day. Go ahead, Ms. D. I could still
Shawn,
be there.
let me tell you something about life, Sonny.
I could still be there.
You live in it, and that's what's important because life makes changes in you, whether you want them or not. It's just what happens. We can be in a position, what we got to realize is this. Right now is just a simple moment in time. And that time continues to change. If you do not change, that means that you are standing still. And what happens to water when it stands still for a long time? Begins to stink. So at the end of the day, I acknowledge that you feel the way you feel right now, and that's okay. Because life changes. We all change, Shawn. So check this out.
Okay.
Point number 2. Strong people view rejection as them pushing the limits, right? So mentally strong people, when they look at rejection, it says, okay, this is proof that I'm living my life to the fullest because everybody ain't going to like your behind. They just not.
Right.
Okay. So that's their problem, not mine. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, listen, you might feel a certain way about me. You might talk about me. You might try to pull my name down. But my life and the character of my life is what's going to project my truth.
Right.
You get me?
I get you.
So just like Barbi said, Barbi came from a place where she was feeling a lot of hurt and a lot of pain. And that pain causes, we talked about that from the beginning, it causes a cascade of emotional and cognitive consequences. All right? Things are going to happen. That is how we are physically formed. We're humans and we have emotions.
You're absolutely right. I'm not disagreeing with anything that you say. I am a spiritual person. There might be some things that I might not agree with, but I know what works for me. And it's not coming from a resentful place. If I'm not praying for you, I'm not coming from a resentful place. It's just who I am. And that's just the way, I'm not being small-minded. I'm not being closed-minded. That's just the way I feel about this. I'm not doing it. I'm not angry. I'm good. I'm going to discard, and I'm going to keep it pushing. And it's not the tit for tat. It's none of that. What you talk about with rejection, yes, it's all a process. And for me, Barbi Cologne, I embrace rejection.
Yes, you do.
I get rejected all
the time.
I get rejected so much that I'm almost immune to it.
Hey, you have learned. But you know what that is, Shawn? You have learned what the mentally strong people have learned. Yeah. That rejection is just that. It's rejection, and it serves as proof that you are living your life to the fullest.
And then I might go out there, just to throw a scenario out there to all of y'all. I might pray for that person who what you guys are talking about, pray for the person. That person might come back and kill me. So I done sat there and prayed for the person. They come back and killed me. Now I can't even pray no more because they killed me. Now, that's counterproductive to me. How many people have prayed for folks, and they came back and killed them and did something bad to them. Now what? Now, hold on, Miss D. Now what? Now what's the problem? I wasted 2,500 prayers, and he done killed me. Why am I doing this? Because I need to be in a special place.
But guess what? Now your soul is in heaven. You may be dead, but it's all right. You in heaven now, baby. You with the Lord.
Pray for his people.
Sean, come off the wall and come back to me.
That's right.
Come off the wall and come back to me,
Come on
Sean.
back, baby. Come on back. Come on. Come on back.
Everybody, Miss D's
That wall
on
ain't
the
did nothing to you, boo. Come on back over here.
Yeah. Come on.
Miss D's on the phone, WFNK.
Don't put a hole in the wall and stuff.
He
All
like,
right.
Just sitting there, I'm praying for somebody. The next thing you know, they killed me again. Then what?
Did
then
you know?
I'm be sitting there on my resting place. You know, Sean did pray for him. What?
On your
y'all
headstone,
not putting
right?
none of that in the equation. So I'll hold those prayers and give it to somebody else that I think that deserves them.
Okay, whatever.
All right, go ahead, Miss D.
You know, a prayer don't have to be long and eloquent. It could be simple as God help that person or help his soul.
I'll give it.
Lord, give him what you need him. Help him realize what you need him to realize. It could be something quick as that.
I understand that, but Barbie Cologne, you know what? I cannot say that and put a valid prayer on to make sure everything's good with you. I can do that too. I'm in the casket dead down. I'm praying for somebody there to come back and shot me in the stomach. Now I'm dead. I'm in the casket. Everybody else, show who's going to do the show now? No.
Show up. There's no more Shawn Harvey. Shawn Harvey. Shawn Harvey going to show going.
Yeah. That's in the book of Harvey. That's the section 4 for chapter 415.
I can't.
Oh my goodness.
Go ahead, Miss D.
Lord, child.
Help Shawn,
Okay,
Lord.
so
That's
listen.
it.
Help! I need help.
Open his heart, Jesus.
Yes, I'm certainly in prayer mode right now. So check this out.
Okay.
People that are mentally strong treat themselves with compassion when somebody else rejects them. Right. Check that out. You know, a lot of people go into a dive, right? They go into a nosedive, they go into depression and stuff like that, you know, calling themselves stupid, you know, why did I do that, blah, 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 you know, like they're responsible. Right. And at the end of the day, you have to be kind to yourself and move in affirmation. Big affirmation to yourself. Build yourself up. Sometimes you got to talk yourself into a situation that says, listen, I am not going to take this rejection and make myself, you know, sick over it and sad over it. I'm a hold my head up high and I'm going to keep on moving. If I have to go back and apologize, because this is me. I'm just talking about me right now. Right. Mm-hmm. So if I have done something to offend somebody, I will go to that person and say, okay, if I learn about it, because, you know, sometimes you could, you know, offend somebody, they'll never let you know. They'll stand in your face and smile with you and everything like that. And in the meantime, in their mind, they're cursing you out. You dig me? But I'm talking about people who can be honest and can say, you know what, man, when you said that, it hurt my feelings. Then I can come back and I can come with compassion and say, you know what, I apologize for what I did and how that made you feel. Right. I hope you can accept my apology and forgive me. You understand? Yes. That's an adult conversation.
Yes, yes, of course. Yeah. I agree with you 100%. Now, we all need to get to that point.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
I think we're all reaching the wrong points here.
Let me tell you something. I'm talking about mentally strong and mature people. I'm not talking about babies. Right. Mm-hmm. You know, you could be 70 years old and still be a baby in your mind, right? And in your whole attitude can be childish. You can be that. Right. Yeah. Okay, I'm talking about people who understand who they are, who are solid in themselves as individuals, and who ain't gonna let somebody's rejection pop them off their pedestal. Right. Get me? Mm-hmm. Right. Because like you pointed out, Sean, you are in a business where you are front and center to people. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And them people can laugh with you and laugh and got your jokes and everything. And then you can have some people that will totally reject you and do it in your face in a public space.
Yes.
You have to be strong enough to be in that position and let that roll off your back like like water off a duck's back.
And I've experienced all of that.
Yeah.
I experienced all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I experienced everything. Yes, I experienced all of this. That's why, again, this is also what you're sharing with all of us and everybody. Miss D is on the phone. Open house, WFNK all day. 12 noon or 3 p.m. on Saturdays. And what you're sharing is also personal inventory.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's also personal inventory. Rose's sister obviously didn't take personal inventory of her own situation. Do we need to take a moment? I'm more satisfied because I've made amends with folks, just like you said. And then, unfortunately, in my life, there's people I can't even make amends to.
Yeah.
I destroyed relationships that if I see a person, I might have to start running down the block. I get it. I get that.
Yeah.
My piece is I'm at that place where I can apologize to folks.
Yeah.
That's my piece.
Yeah.
You're right. You it's like everything else. It's levels. I was about to curse. I'm sorry. It's levels.
Yeah. Levels to this.
It's levels to this.
Yeah. Absolutely. It is.
And you got to find that place. You're right. And you know what? Rejection is good.
Absolutely.
Rejection is good.
Right.
Because it forces you to take inventory. If you can, you might have to pray a lot.
Yes.
You have it forces you to take inventory of yourself. But some of us don't want to do it, and that's what the prayer needs to be about. You need to pray for yourself, to open up your mind enough to take personal inventory of yourself instead of projecting it out with the anger to other folks.
Exactly.
I don't know. Listen, I ain't no religious scholar. I know what's going on with me.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
And that leads me to my next point,
Everybody, Miss D's on the phone. She rocks. She kicks ass. I got to email Rome. Something. Tell your husband. I got to email him. I got him. Go ahead.
Okay. Mentally strong people don't make sweeping generalizations when they're rejected, right? They don't say, "Oh, they rejected me," the whole world's against me, blah, 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 blah. They don't. They take inventory, just like you said. They look inside and they say, okay, how can I be better? If that's because there's different scenarios to rejection, right? So we talking about maybe you got rejected from a job. They didn't take you, right? They turned you down. You don't turn around and think about yourself as being incompetent. You turn around and you say, okay, whatever it was, let me do a self-examination, and then let me perfect that thing that is not acceptable to that employer, and now I can move forward and get a better job.
Right.
They take rejection and make it something positive.
Right.
They don't allow it to define them.
Right.
Yeah. You should.
Right.
And you're absolutely right. I was dating this Latin chick in the Bronx back in the day, Miss D. Oh man, Barbi, she was a baddie.
I can't with you, Shawn.
And she rejected me.
Well, rejection makes you, like you said, take inventory of yourself.
We went to dinner. She ordered the lobsters, Miss D. She had that lip gloss popping. That's when lip gloss first came out.
Lord.
And I thought we was gonna go over to the Paradise Hotel in the Bronx on Boston Road.
Probably had the room rented and everything.
D,
my
Miss D,
gosh.
you know those 4-hour short stays, Miss D? Barb, you know those 4-hour short stays, right?
I heard of them.
Have you ever been in 4 hours? Stop. You never been in?
No.
You never did the?
No,
4
if
hour?
I'm gonna go to a hotel, I'm gonna go to a hotel.
You never did the smash and go.
Why? I could just go to his house, do that.
Miss D,
Miss D, y'all must cuss. No, I ain't going no damn Ricky. No.
Miss D, have you ever did the 4-hour hotel? In and out, smash and go. You ever did one of those?
No, sir.
Okay,
I'm
well,
sorry to say.
okay.
I've not had that experience, my love.
Everybody, put a number one chat room if you ever did the short stay 4 hours like Harvey. And
Oh, my gosh.
and Miss D, when I said to her like, let's go on over there to the Paradise Hotel in the Bronx, Barbi, she rejected me.
Yeah, because you just gonna give her she like, oh, you gonna treat me like a piece of meat? I am more than that. She was mad
more
at you.
like Barbie, more like a piece of lobster.
Right.
We went to the Steppins restaurant down there on Park
She was mad. She was like, oh, I am better than 4 hours.
I spent $100 on her, and this was 30 years
You
ago.
should have spent 200 then, Shawn. Maybe you would have got the cookie box.
And you know what, Miss D? I had to take personal inventory.
Uh-huh.
I had to pray. I was Barbie. I was praying for the vagina. It didn't work.
Yeah, that's what she was praying for. That's what you get.
Wow.
And God was like, no, I don't work that way.
but Barbie, I wasn't resentful.
You know what, Shawn. He said no.
Barbie, I discarded and went on with my day.
Mm-hmm.
Even after
You
spending
know you was feeling it though, don't you?
Sure
you
was.
know you was feeling it.
He was mad as hell, Miss D.
Put a number one in the chat room if you in any part of the country you live in. You did that
There's
for.
quite a few number ones
Right,
in
I
the
was
chat
about to
room
say,
already
we got
right now.
Darren Taylor, he said, yeah, his college days. Queen Diane said, what? Queen? Oh, do tell, darling, do tell. Ooh, not the queen, honey. I could not imagine you.
Listen, Miss D, I know
Queen.
you and your husband celebrated with 26 or 27 years. What was it again?
26.
Now, 26 years, I need y'all to do this. I want y'all to take a trip to the Bronx, the BX, my beloved. The Paradise Hotel is still there. It's on Boston Road, 4 hours.
No, thank you.
Barbie, you know,
Right.
it's the hotel where after the 4 hours, they call you on the phone because you got to get out the room.
Right. Well, then you paid $100. You could have just paid $110 and got the room for the night.
But that's not the purpose of the
Hello?
short stay. That's not,
I'm just
it's
saying, you could have had a couple rounds.
Miss D,
You know what I mean?
Since we talk
Look,
about rejection,
just saying.
Miss D.
Yeah, because if I'm going to go to a hotel with my beloved husband, we're going to be in Bali. That's,
No.
Miss D, I am not mad at you.
Miss D,
Okay.
Miss D, no.
Okay.
See, Miss D, listen to me. Going to the short stay gives a whole different experience.
You got that right.
It's sort of like you're doing
Is it
something.
clean?
Yeah, it's clean. It's
No.
clean enough. It's clean
No.
enough.
That's why I would never
It sounds
go.
nasty.
Nasty ass
it's
places.
It's clean enough. Now, Miss D, it gives that mystique. It gives that
Mystique?
Yeah, it gives it like you're doing something wrong. It's so much
Okay.
like it's so
That's
much
what
like,
you call funky? Mystique?
Right.
Oh, my
Yo,
gosh.
yo.
Now, Barbie, ask me, will I take my beloved Tanya to a quick 4 hour stay? Which
To
actually
that funky place.
Actually, when I do that,
Would you take Tanya to the quick stay, little 4 hour spot?
Paradise.
The Paradise.
you're damn right I would.
Oh,
You're
little
damn right.
You know what?
You're damn right I would.
might do it with if I
You're
get married
damn
again,
right.
like a role play situation.
You're damn. Miss
You know,
D.
to act like you know, role playing. I
Yeah.
might do,
Miss-
but I'll
Miss D,
4
Miss D.
hours. Is it clean?
Miss D, you want to?
Could we go
Miss
clean
D,
it
Miss
first?
D, Miss D, you want to turn that husband on to yours? This is what you tell him. You wait. You
Okay,
look
wait
at
a minute.
Hold
Hold up.
on. Let me finish.
She got to take
Okay,
notes. Let her
go
get her
ahead.
pen
Take
and
notes,
paper.
take notes. This is
Talk
what-
to
this-
me because I have to ask you a question when you're done. Go ahead.
Okay,
Go.
this is what you do when he while you're walking in that big ass house of yours and he walks by you smack him right in the face. And then you say, "Get in the car." He's in the car. He's gonna be stunned. Get in the car. He said, "Where you going? We're going to the
car.
Get in the car." You smack him in the back of the head again. He's gonna be like, "What the hell's going on?" This is very erotic to me. And then you get him in that car and you go, "Where you going?" "We're going to the Paradise." You give him the $40 cash or $100, whatever it is, right? And then you go in there and you open up that door and that hotel room, sort of like those Pornhub hotel rooms, right?
Oh, okay.
And then you go out, then you smack him again, and then you smash him and you take him home. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you what happened, Miss D. He would skip that Bali trip. Barbie, live a little bit. Go to the short stay. All right, Miss D. Go ahead, Miss D. God bless you.
So let me get this straight now. You, Shawn Harvey, are proposing to give me advice about how to treat my husband? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, it's not advice, just a suggestion. I can't give no marriage. I've been married once, divorced. I got 3 baby mothers, and I've been in 78 relationships. I am not qualified to give no relationship advice.
78 relationships?
Yes, 78.
You lie.
No, I'm not. I am not lying.
He got around, girl. He got around. Shawn had community penis. Back in the day.
Yeah,
he just said it.
I've taken about 7 HIV tests, and they all come back negative. And so
thank
that's
the
why
Lord
I know.
for that.
That's how I know that there is
Amen.
a God. That's how I know there's a God.
Hello.
I'm not giving no. Harvey can't give that advice. Just a suggestion. When he walks by that crib, just smack him.
Well, why you gotta smack him?
Because he's gonna be like, what the?
How about you just smack him on his butt like?
Nah,
keep
just
it tight.
no, smack him.
No, I'd rather smack him on the ass.
Smack him right, just smack him. He gonna be like, huh?
No, because then he might hit you back.
And then
you
you
want to
got-
get hit back.
Lord.
You know, then it's gonna be a whole new situation. Like, now we're gonna be here fighting. Like, I was just trying to be sexy and romantic, and you gonna hit me back? Like, you know what I'm saying? Then you gotta call the cops because somebody got stabbed and carried on. Nah, you don't want to just smack him on the ass, Miss D. Keep it tight, baby. Get you get your ass in this car. You know, don't smack me in the face. You got a whole new scenario going on, short.
Barbie, that's funny. All right, Miss D, we gonna give you the last word. Go ahead, Miss D. What else you got for us? Because we didn't shout the room, right?
No,
Okay,
we did
okay.
not.
Oh my God.
Yeah, smack him.
Okay, so the last point about rejection. The last point about rejection is the mentally strong people. They use rejection as an opportunity for self-growth, right? To get stronger and to get better. All right. So there you have it on the 5 ways to deal with rejection,
Let's clap.
according to Inc.com.
Yes.
She's laughing about smacking them.
You know what I'm saying? If you do that, because Rome is not a small man,
I know
okay?
it's big.
And Miss D is, she's petite. I mean, she's taller than me, but she's still petite compared to Rome.
All right, let me make.
You know what I'm saying?
Barbie, let me make an amendment.
Okay.
You smack.
I'm telling you.
You smack them and you go, listen, we're going to the paradise.
Oh, well.
Get your punk ass in the car.
Now, where exactly do you propose that I smack him? Because I hit my husband basically under his armpit. So exactly, just
I said,
tell me semantically how that's gonna work.
Smack him right underneath that jaw.
Oh, you want to smack him in the face.
And you look at him, he gonna go, what's going on? He said, get in the car, we're going to the paradise.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna do something to you. You say it just like that. I'm gonna do something to you, and he's gonna go, okay, I'm getting in the car. He's gonna bust that door down, and get right in. He's gonna get right in one of those cars. But these guys got 9 cars over there, Barry. He's gonna get in one of those cars. He might get in the wrong car.
Unbelievable.
All right, Miss D, wait, hold on, Miss D. Hold on. Is Rome in there? Is anybody listening?
They in there. They talking about it.
Miss D, like I said, I am not a
Tim
relationship.
Harriet said that's hitting abuse. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a whole different scenario. Just smack more ass. That's because they want to smack. They like, what
she
the
can
hell?
do that. You can do that. After you smack him underneath the joint, tell him and let him know where you're going. Then when he walk by, then you smack him ass. You tell him to get in that car.
Like pop more than cherry. Keep
Are
your head
you a
up.
Black-owned business, or would you like to support one? Then join Go Black Owned on Facebook and Instagram and become a part of the GoBo movement. Posting is unlimited.
Now watch all day. Rome's gonna have his head sticked out a little
He
bit.
gonna be waiting for the smack. This thing like, hey, you gonna smack
and
me
free
there? When you
on
gonna
GoBo's
smack me?
Facebook and Instagram pages. Listing will also be free
Miss T gonna be like, what are you doing? Nothing.
Like a little meerkat. How
on
they stick their head out.
GoBoList.com. Anticipated to launch in December 2020.
Tim Harriet said
Paid
assault the
social
third.
media and business services, including highlights, features, banners.
Fellas, put a number one chat room if you
And one
enjoy
go
it.
to jail.
Fellas, put a number one chat room if you enjoy that scenario.
And more are also available with
said,
Gobo and
Sean
Gobo
talking me
affiliates.
into an
Be
Ike
sure
and
to
Tina
invite
Turner
your
Right,
moment.
friends and
Cardinal.
family
Right. right. Eat the cake, Annie Mae. I don't want the cake. Eat the cake.
We
don't want a moment like that.
I am not qualified for relationship advice.
We know.
Clearly.
To shop over 1,000 member businesses.
I want to get smacked
And
back.
don't
That
forget
hurt.
to go.
I ain't never been hit by a man, and I ain't about to start because I hit his ass first.
Hello.
That ain't happening.
But I'll tell you one thing. That Rome will never forget it.
He gonna be like, yo,
Yeah,
baby,
right.
remember that day you tried?
And guess what I'm going to do after I finish getting my butt kicked? I'm going to turn around and say, Shawn did
told
it.
me to do it. Don't get Shawn.
You know what he's gonna say? He's gonna come out that room the next time with that Vin Rain ball in his mouth, and he's gonna want to get smacked again.
Ah, my God. Shawn. No, I don't want to get hit back.
I want that Vin Rain ball in the mouth. Smacked again. Rome's gonna want to get smacked once a week. I'm not a relationship expert.
I keep my hands to myself.
Right,
Exactly.
Miss D, where can they find? Let's
Drew said he gonna shake the. I was like, I don't want to have the shaker syndrome either, Drew. I don't know. Don't put your hands on me.
I'm just saying. Miss D.
Exactly.
Miss D.
I don't like getting hit. I don't hit people.
That's right. Show some respecti.
Man.
I bet you when you get off the phone and the next time you look at Rome, he's gonna have this little look about his face, and he's gonna have his head tilted at a 45-degree angle. You can thank me later for that, Miss D. You can thank me later for that. All right, Miss D, where can they find you? Where can they find you, Miss D?
Okay. Oh my goodness.
She's thinking about it, so she's laughing.
No, she's trying to get us up together because she got tears and eyes laughing.
I bet you Rome,
Oh my God.
while she was on the phone right now, Rome walked past her 3 times already.
You're such a mess.
Show him.
3 times. He walked by 3 times. He's ready now. He's ready to get smacked. He knows it's gonna happen. Is Rome listening? Is he in it? Yeah, smack him one time.
Give it up, Shawn. Just give it
All
up.
right, where can they find him?
You can find me on Facebook at Darlene Oates, or you can check us out at the Open House Radio Show featuring DJ Rome and Miss D on Facebook as well. And by the way, today's my birthday, so I'm probably going to be
Happy
missing in
birthday,
action for a little bit. Okay.
Barbie, come on. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Well, now she really having incentive to smack Rome.
Here you go.
Smack him, Miss D. I know you wouldn't do it.
Oh my God.
I know it's turmoil in you.
I got to go
It's a
because
little
I got a cake to eat and a whole bunch of other
Right,
stuff. So,
right.
you know,
mush that
a
mush,
sister got to do what a sister got to do. Okay?
mush that cake in his face and smack him. All right, go ahead, man. Let's clap. Miss D. She always
Love you, my people in the chat room. I love you.
Yes.
Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you, Shawn. Thank you, Senny G. Thank you, Barbie. You know I love y'all.
Yes,
God
we
bless
love
you, man.
too. God
Everyone
bless
that's
you.
one
Have a
of our
great
favorites. Thank you so much.
Birthday.
Thank you, honey.
Barbie,
Yeah.
we got a shout out room.
Yeah, we do. We
Boy,
haven't
I know
done
the
that
show
yet.
is gonna go left.
Yeah, it usually does.
We got stories.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's our last day. We're gonna take a week off, guys.
Oh, I am so looking forward to not waking up so early.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna be up early every day to watch.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be weird.
Right.
But we need the break, y'all, and we appreciate y'all. So, Barbie, what we'll do right now, we are going to show the chat room some love. Are they in the? Are they there?
Yeah, they're in here.
I have no idea what's going on there.
Yeah.
Are they talking?
Yeah, they're talking. Now they are wishing Miss D a happy birthday.
Right. And did they enjoy Miss D when she called in?
They were, they were talking about
And
that
they were
too.
talking about
And
the
you
whole
know
thing?
that today is National Prayer Day? Isn't that a look? Look at God just
Well, there you
moving.
go.
Yeah, through us.
Look at that National Prayer Day.
Thank you, the Godfather of Solar.
She didn't
He
even
is
know
the
that.
one who put it in the chat room.
So everybody pray. I'm gonna pray too.
Yeah.
Not for them enemies.
Pray for your enemies.
I ain't doing it.
Pray for your enemies.
So anyway, all my creepers out there, we say it in a good, loving way. God bless you guys. You guys and the lunch pail guys that just like to listen to the show. We appreciate you. Haters, you okay? I'm not praying for you. My crumbets, you're not getting any prayers from Harvey. Now, to our beloved folks in the chat room, what more can I say? You know, everybody articulates their opinion in the chat room, and that's what we do here each and every day. It's the morning buzz where you get your morning started right. It's if you have a deficit of love or if you're fulfilled with love, this is the place to be, because if you are fulfilled with love and you're in the chat room, you know you can share that with someone else that has a deficit, and that's what we do here. You get your gullet clean, you get a 3-for-1 on the show. And without these folks in the chat room, we wouldn't be able to do this show, and I want to say thank you so much to you guys. So, Barbi Cologne, what we're going to do, we're going to honor our members in the chat room.
Where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at.
Barbi, let's go.
Turn down for what? Hey, where the heart's at? Where the heart's at? Or where the heart's turned down for what? Hey, where the heart's at? Where the heart's at? Or where the heart's turned down for what? Hey, where the heart's at? Where the heart's at? Or where the heart's turned down for what? For what? For what? For what? For what?
For what?
Hey, hey.
One more time,
Hey.
Barbi. We're going to show them some love.
Ooh. Where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at in the chat room. Hey, where the heart's at.
Barbi, let's go.
Turned down for what? Hey, where the heart's at? Where the heart's at? Or where the heart's turned down for what? Hey, where the heart's at? Where the heart's at? Or where the heart's turned down for what? Hey, where the heart's at? Where the heart's at? Or where the heart's turned down for what? For what? For what? For what? For what? Hey, hey. Deborah, Leslie, yes, I agree with you. She said,
What?
Hold on, let me scroll
Hold on,
back
before you
up.
say that, a special announcement. Well, you know, we have the Juneteenth festival here in the Lehigh Valley at the Steel Stacks. We got thousands of folks coming out to celebrate.
Yeah.
We have black vendors out there, musical acts, all the politicians and the community will be out here. And on June the 19th, that's on a Saturday. If you guys are not doing nothing, come on out. And guess what? Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team will be broadcasting from inside the Steel Stacks. So y'all come on out. And DJ Rome is Barbi Cologne is also involved in this. And
Oh, okay.
he's gonna move our equipment over there.
Yeah.
For the day.
God knows
'Cause
you
God
don't
knows.
know how to do it, and I don't know how to do it.
I don't know how to do none of this.
Yeah.
And Roman, Miss D, and everybody else is a part of that. So if you guys are not doing nothing on Saturday, June the 19th, come on out to the Steel Stacks. We're celebrating Juneteenth. Thousands of folks will be out there, and we're going to have a listening audience that day as well. So if you want to see us live actually doing the show, come on out. All right,
Yeah.
go ahead, Barbi. Which,
Not Diane. Deborah Leslie. She said to Miss D, have sex in the car instead. I agree with that. Yeah.
has Deborah ever been to a short stay hotel?
She said she has.
Then Deborah.
That's probably why she said have sex in the car instead.
Yo, put it up more if you had a hotel. You went to the Paradise, wherever that is in your neighborhood.
Yeah, I'm go with the car, girl.
And even my beloved Tanya, I would say if I was driving through the Bronx and it was about to go down and that Paradise was there, sure, we could stop there, and rock out, and then go back shopping. It's fine.
I think the car is more
The car.
more thrilling. Yeah.
The car.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, and then you know what's more thrilling if you stay at the short stay. And every time I stayed, I was drunk as hell.
I'm surprised you remember the daggone night.
Yeah, I was drunk. I would leave the short stay hotel, Barbi Cologne, because we had a big show on Sunday nights. And I would leave the short stay hotel and go right to work with my nasty self.
Yeah. Nasty.
And they were like, "How was your weekend?" I'm like,
Great.
"Give me my truck, give me my route, so I can go deliver it." But the
But at least the car is cleaner. I mean,
the short stay. I mean, you know, what hotel room is clean out these days anyway? Now, so the whole thing is this: the thrill about the short stay, Barbi Cologne, is, and if anyone's ever experienced the short stay, when they call you when you stay too long two things happen. They call you, and it's like an Indian guy. You got to get out the room. He says something like that. Get out the room. Time's up. Or you go, yo, I'm coming downstairs. I'm going to put some more money on it. There's two things. But when it's really packed, you got to go. Am I the only one that experienced this?
So if you're gonna like extend it to like another 4 hours, why would they still want you to leave? You're still paying us. You're still a paying customer.
You can't stay. If you're lucky, you can stay another 4 hours.
I don't understand why
you might only stay like another hour or two because it's packed. People are waiting in the parking lot for you to finish. They're gonna clean that room up, so people. It's a lot going on.
Well, okay.
That short stay, that paradise, that parking lot was packed. Tricky, I don't want to throw a name out there, but I guarantee you, Tricky Lewis, before he got married, I don't want to throw a name out there.
You just did.
I don't want to throw a name out there.
But you're doing it.
Because Tricky Lewis and myself are actually the same. We're the same person. And I won't bet my life on it before, for honest, Tricky has his beloved wife. I'm talking about before he got married.
Way before.
You better believe me, the Tricky Lewis, Shawn Harveys of the world, has done that short stay hotel Barbi clone. That's all I'm saying. Tricky, you don't have to say anything now, but in my spirit, brother, I know. Because he grew up we grew up in the Bronx, and we all went to. There was one in uptown in the Bronx, Boston Road. They had one over there on Throgs Neck, by the bridge, Whitestone. No, it was the Throgs Neck. They had the Alps on Boston Road.
Oh, you know about all of them, huh?
I've been to all of them.
Okay, Sean.
I don't want to throw a name out there, but I can guarantee you.
Said, I don't want to throw a name, but
it's tricky. It's tricky.
He just put the laughing emojis. He's like, I ain't gonna confirm or deny. I'm just gonna laugh.
And it's never intentional. It just happens that way. That's all. We didn't have hotels like that to go. We had the Alps on Boston Road.
Well, I bet back in the day.
I mean, wherever it's town, Brooklyn, wherever you're from, you know what hotels I'm talking about. Yeah. But in the Bronx, we had the Alps. It was on It was on 18 Tremont up there in Boston Road, and then we had the joint over there in Throgs Neck, and then we had the
Tricky said the Alps is where you work it out.
Right, and then we had the Paradise, which is still there. I think it's right there on Boston Road. And then around the corner over there on 95 on the highway, they had another joint over there, Barbi. 4 joints.
Okay.
2 of them are not there no more. 2 of them are still in operational. All right, continue.
Yeah. Adrian Cato is in the building. Hey, Adrian, good morning to you. Shout out to C. Lynn Rooney. Hey, Crystal, because you're the chat room member of the week. Hey, because you're the chat room member of the week.
And the Queen Diane says she's been in, right? Well, I appreciate her transparency and her honesty. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with a short stay. Get a little, smash on it.
Hey, all right.
Listen. Forget about a car.
Maybe
go live a little.
Go live a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think they have short stays out here. I don't know.
I don't know.
Get a little short stay out there.
Maybe you should open one. Business venture. No. All you need is like a little house. You don't even gotta have like a whole get a house, make a few rooms. Like a little B&B, but just bees and no bees.
Yeah, I just looked in the chat room. Deborah Leslie, right? They had one in Teaneck, right over the bridge.
A little longer than 4 hours. Okay.
No. It was right direct. She's right. I forgot about that one. They called it the Gold. I can't remember the name of it. It was directly over the George Washington Bridge. You got off at the first exit, and it was right there.
Okay. Well,
Barbi, I was such a whore back in the day.
I see.
I was so whorish.
I'm so glad your blood is clean.
I had drippy socks a long time ago.
Yeah.
All right, continue.
Dr. Ann Teller is here. Hey, Ann, how are you this morning? Shout out to Nathaniel Jones. Darren Teller is in the building. Good morning to you. Vanetta George is here. Hey, girl. Good morning.
And Barbi, there's a sort of rush when you come out of the short stay. There's a little rush.
Like
you got to get your things like you're sneaking around a little bit. You could be with your main lady. It's still the same thing. It's because people are looking at you. People in the parking lot. They're waiting.
Look like,
and you come out. You already know you did. Everybody's in the lobby. Everybody know where everybody. You never see a family parked in there. Maybe like an off day.
Yeah.
Like a Wednesday to like a day like this. But on that Friday, Saturday
that weekend, you knew it was what it was going down. You knew what it was.
You know what it was.
LaShawn BX is here. Hey, girlfriend.
You know what? You know what? I'm sorry to mention. I apologize.
No, you don't. This is what you do.
I know Prentice Cox, no pause. I think we talked about this before. I can't remember. Prentice, sure Tricky, and myself, we're the same person. I know. I'll be shocked if Prentice Cox, no pause, Black Heart has never experienced a 4-hour stay. That's all I'm saying. Got it. I'll be shocked.
Shonda Trent was in the building. Hey, girl. Good morning.
And if I wanted to guess the women in the chat room that's been to this short stay, here's what I guess. I would say LaShawn Haynes Jones. I would say Vanetta George Henry. I would say Deborah Leslie. Definitely Nairoma Johnson. Dara Jackson, of course. The queen already admitted it.
Yeah, she admitted it.
I know damn well Natalie Wright's been in one.
Brittany said, of course.
LaShawn Brown BX, you're damn right.
Well.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna.
Lee Scott is in the building. Hey, Terrible Lee. Good morning to you. Trina Pinkett is here. Hey, girl. C Lady is in the building. What's up, Charles? Devern Mathis is here. Wait, and LaShawn Hayes Joe said yes. She said she a member of all of them. Dang, LaShawn. She was like, yup. She a proud card carrier member.
Oh my God. All of them. Thank you so much.
All of them. One word. All of them.
You gotta go to one.
Maybe I will have the experience. He's just a one time.
You're not coming back as an Indian woman, trust me. So you might as well live it.
Since I'm coming back as a damn ant, I might as well live a little, right? Oh, goodness.
Tricky, call in, bro.
John Cochran is here. Yeah, Tricky, let us hear some of your stories.
Hold on. I bet you, even John Cochran, who's been in Atlanta for 20 years, I can guarantee you, before he found the Lord, John did 4-hour stays in Brooklyn. He said he was from Staten Island, Brooklyn. He's from out there somewhere.
Even people who have found who got the Lord, they still be a 4-hour stay.
John Cochran from Fam Radio has been to a short stay.
Well, hey, I don't judge nobody.
I'm not judging anybody. I'm just saying it's what it is.
No, I'm just saying, hey, if that's what y'all want to do, hey, short stay it up. Listen, do you, boo? Mm-hmm. LaShawn Oliver is here. Hey, bestie boo. Good morning.
I can guarantee you, before LaShawn Brown Oliver got married to that husband over there, God bless him, she's not gonna say it. But LaShawn Brown Oliver has creeped out of a 4-hour short stay. She probably never told you that. Probably she did. LaShawn Brown Oliver. I'm not gonna bet my life on it, Barbie Clone.
Yeah.
But LaShawn Brown Oliver, you can see it all over her face that she's been in a short stay at some point in her life before the husband. There's nothing wrong with that. Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Senny Barbie. Hold on a second. Go ahead, Barbie. Finish now. I apologize. We got a
whole lot of rules. Marcus Johnson. Hey, Mr. One Emoji. Johnny Whippo is here. Hey, LaShawn Hayes Jones. Younger Nut. Audrey A. Johnson. Earl Collins is in the building. What's up, Earl? Valerie Thomas. Hey, Valerie. Natalie Wright is here. Pamela DuBois. D-Lo. Deborah. Free 99. Leslie. Nicole Harris. Alan Swab. McAllister. Sonia Murray. Darlene Oates. Miss D. Happy birthday once again. Shamika Love is here. Hey, girl. Jermaine Akil Adu. I said your name already. I got you down here twice. The Godfather of Solar, Tracy Ray, is in the building. Julius Galashaw, Shelby P.A., Dawn Smith, Prentice Cox. Good morning, Mr. Robinson. The real Sakina Scott is here. Naroma Roro Johnson, Sabrina Lorick, Marion Talbert, Tiffany Thompson, Drew Tez, Queen Diane is in the building. Y'all say good morning to the Queen. Lynette Net Serrano is here. Hey, girl. And here's your tea. You did not miss your shout out. There you go, baby. Brian D. Sykes, the Terrible, is in the building. Deirdre Jackson is here. Joe Lewis Allen Jr., Danielle Williams, Fabiola Fabi, Faye Thompson, Tiffany Klosick, Hottie Toddy, Tim Harriet, Daryl Lyon, Tricky Lewis, and James Hughes. John J.G. Gathers just popped in. Hey, John, you guys are in the building. You know, if you're here and you want to get shouted out, make sure y'all let know so I can get you for the next go round.
Yo, Vanetta George Henry said that. She's just absolutely right. Bobby at the short stay, they had the Bible in the room.
I think did all hotels have that? I don't know.
Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny Barbi.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's the AKA Tricky D. What up, baby?
What up, Tricky?
Hey, y'all, listen. You know I had to call Shawn. You know I had to call. Good morning, Bobby.
Good morning.
Good morning, chat room. Man, listen. Shawn, you talking about our good time, our good youth, you know, because these kids do that now? Nah, it ain't happening. People getting locked up, people going to jail, and people taking baggage home. You know what I'm saying? When we doing this, you figure if you was either at a park jam or you went to the movies and you lined it up from the moment you started that movie or the park jam, you're like, okay, where I'm going, I'm taking her here. Yeah. We are going here. And after McDonald's, that's what it is, because McDonald's, you was able to buy a lot then, you know, but, you know, you go to that short stay and listen, and the ladies in the chat room, y'all know what I'm talking about. Both parties was with it. It was no ifs, ands, or buts. And it was just all about, let's go in, get this right, and let's get out. But when you were going out, it was like, hope I don't bump into somebody. I don't want to bump into nobody. the short stays, you ran into everybody. And then if you went to the Capri, over there by the White Stone.
That's it, the Capri.
You driving through the parking lot, you see people cars like, oh, okay. Okay, I see them. I know who's here. But that Alps over there, man, on Boston Road.
See, you know what I'm talking about. I told you.
And listen, and I think it was Vanetta that mentioned the one you drive. It was like you drive through the courtyard in the back, right on Boston Road. Yeah. That one, you go in there, you be like, man, I don't want to see nobody coming out.
That was the paradise.
Yes, listen.
Listen, hold on a second, Tricky. Trust me, Barbie Cologne. Tricky D got his name before he started DJing.
Right, because I was just thinking that. That's how you got that name, Tricky. You nasty ass. That's where the name came from. That's where it came from, Shawn.
And Barbie, he's absolutely right. There was always a chance that you would bump into somebody. Barbie, you got to experience this.
Well, maybe I will.
Well, now you're grown now. But when we were all younger, it was just that scenario where you would see somebody, male or female, over there, hey, how you doing? Might have been somebody get smashed 2 weeks earlier.
Like, oh, damn.
It was a lot going on.
Yes, it was a lot. There was a lot going on.
Boy, those are the good days.
And I said it in the chat room. I said, and if we had a little money to splurge, you know, so if you had a little extra, you went down to 42nd Street and you stayed at the M Hotel, the Milford.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and even there, you ran into people like, yo, it got to a point like, there ain't no way I can go to hide. There was nowhere to go.
Right. And Barbie, he's right. When you went to any one of these hotels that we talk of, Triz, our beloved Triz, went to the joint down there on 11th Avenue and 15th Street. That was good. Wow. Gully down there. Now, Barbie, when you go to the short stay, Barbie, it was going down. This wasn't nothing like, we just need to rest for the night and all that. No.
Oh, no.
You knew what it was.
You knew.
It was just one thing you were going for. That was it.
You knew what it
So
was.
I say honorable mentions. I would like to say again, LaShawn BX from the Bronx, definitely back in the day. Went to short stay. I stayed in the paradise. All right, Tricky. Well, thank you, Meg. Thank you, brother. I didn't mean to call you out. I didn't mean to call you out, but we lived the same life, bro. We grew up.
It's all good. It's all good. Listen, we still here standing, brother.
Exactly.
All right, y'all.
All right,
love you guys.
Bye, Tricky.
All right, Barbie. One quick
Bye-bye.
story. That was great. Everybody, our beloved Tricky. I'm glad you guys had some fun with that. I think we talked about this before, but it's always good to reminisce and go back every once in a while. And Princess said, of course, he's been to all these.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Yeah. I think, I mean, the era that we grew up in, I think that it was almost socially acceptable to do the short stay. And I sympathize with you, Barbie Cologne. And my condolences for not experiencing so far in your life that short stay.
Sean, don't feel bad for me because I'm good. Okay.
But that, Barbie usually creep down there about midnight or 2 in the morning. Or back in the day, it would be even later than that. Barbie, we get there like at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning.
Well,
That's the time we used to get there. Parking lot
don't be bad for me. I'm straight.
I want you to experience the parking lot being packed, Barbie Cologne, before you smash.
I can't with you, Sean.
Okay, front page news, we're getting out of here. Okay, then we gotta go. Front page news, y'all, with Senny J. Hey, front page news, why?
S to the E, double N-Y, and you can't deny.
Ha,
We got the front page news, y'all.
She got the
News, y'all. We got
y'all.
the front
She's not
page
the whack,
news, y'all.
That's Senny J.
Front
Hey.
page news, y'all.
S to the
News, y'all. We
E,
got the front page news, y'all. Front page news, y'all. Yes.
Before you get in the news, I just want to say this, because we ain't got no time for sports.
Your next one.
The Knicks lost. They lost.
No, I was said to cut just now.
I think they lost, and they got their asses whooped.
I can tell you.
In Denver.
Yeah. The Nuggets.
Okay, so I'm all right with that. I'm gonna let you know when they win and lose.
Right.
Okay, what's your first story?
Indonesia airport scammers reuse COVID nasal swabs test on passengers, police say. Up to 10,000 airline passengers may have been tested for coronavirus with reused nasal swabs in a scam that netted thousands of dollars from perpetrators, according to the Indonesian police. 5 employees from major Indonesian pharmaceutical companies, Chemo Pharma, were arrested on April 27 for allegedly washing and repackaging rapid antigen nasal swab kits and using them on passengers at the Kuala Manu, I hope I pronounced that right,
That's
International Airport in Medan, North Sumatra. Indonesian requires all passengers to provide a negative coronavirus test before they board the domestic flights, and the company sells and test kits in Medan Airport. The scam had been going on for about 4 months, police said, and one of the spokesperson over there, the Grand Commissioner Haidu Wayidi. Said authorities were still investigating the number of victims affected by the reused swabs. They started this crime on November 17th in 2020. And every day since, 50 to 100 customers and the victims' numbers were estimated to be about 10,000, he said. The suspect has been charged with crimes under the Indonesian health law, which carries a maximum sentence of 10 years imprisonment if found guilty, and under the county's commission protection law, which carries a maximum of 5 years prison sentence. Along arrested the Kamina Pharma Medan business manager. Police said each suspect had different roles to play in the scam, from washing and the reused cotton swabs to repackaging the kits and delivering the swabs to the laboratories.
God bless you.
Yeah.
I was in the chat room and I heard everything you said. Deborah puts 4 a.m. and Barbie. That then the Vern Mathers for 3 a.m. Barbie, that was the time.
That you'll get there.
Yeah,
well, because back then the clubs was open.
Yeah,
like okay.
No, but yeah, after the party, you know, if you was really ready to smash, you leaving at 2:30 from the club. But that 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. was that window.
Oh, okay. Wow. Well.
It was that window, and you stayed there to 7 in the morning, 8, and you got out of there. Now.
So that's where a lot of the creeping husbands was coming from, huh? The short stays with
Or
their
the
little
wives.
whores.
Or the wives.
It was mostly husbands because the wives was home with the kids.
It was wives too.
It was mostly the husbands.
They was
so
out
I'm
there
just
too.
saying. Anyway, go ahead.
Shout out to the short stays. The three that the Vern Mathers and the boy Leslie's right. That's the window time, 3 to 4 a.m. Now, reusable swabs. That's nasty.
Yeah.
That's criminal. And they need 20 years in jail. That is completely nasty. And y'all keep criticizing this country. You don't like this country. But one thing, they're not using these swabs over and over again, and they're charging you for it. This is absolutely nasty. All right, what's the next story, Barbie?
Are you gonna go another one?
Yeah, we're just gonna one more.
It's 9:53. You got time?
Yeah, one more. Just the vaccine story. Which one was it? Which one do you have?
We have the Peloton. CDC.
Oh, we do it tomorrow. No, forget. We do all that tomorrow. All right, listen.
Well, yeah, because City will be here.
Yeah, okay. Listen, everybody. Great. What's this galaxy spot they talking about in Brooklyn? I never been there.
Oh, it was one you missed, Sean? What? Not you.
Everybody tell me about the galaxy.
Show Sean about the galaxy.
Tell me about that place, and is it still open?
Why are you so excited about it, though?
I could say Tanya. I'm going to take her to...
I don't think Tanya would be...
I don't care.
I don't think Tanya would be down for the 4 hour little...
What is this? Everybody in the group, tell me about this galaxy before we go up the air. What is this? Was it like the Capri in the Bronx? Was it like the Paradise? Please share. What is this? What is this galaxy hotel that they're talking about? Where was it located? Where is it? What color does it look like? Send me a picture. Somebody in the chat room, put in the group picture of the galaxy. Boy, a short stay hotel probably named the Galaxy. Go right to space.
No.
Where was it located?
You in space, all right.
Well, they keep talking about this place called the Galaxy. Never been there. Is it still open, Princess? Short stay. Where was it? Brooklyn was moving. And you know, that was back in those Biggie days too.
Yeah, well.
Barbie, please, at some point in your life, before you come back as an ant.
They said Pennsylvania Avenue.
Pennsylvania where? I know Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn.
Where in Pennsylvania?
On Pennsylvania Avenue.
Pennsylvania Avenue stretches all the way through up and down Brooklyn. Where?
Oh, okay.
Galaxy.
Let's see.
Did they have a parking lot? How big was the parking lot? Did they have the condom machines out there?
Sean, you were a little too excited talking about this.
I
You
want to
better
know
calm
about
your
it. I
ass
want to
down.
know about it.
Tanya, check you. You better get it together.
Okay.
Gotta get it together, Sean.
All right, Barbie, where can they find? All right, great show today, guys.
Yeah.
Barbie, where can they find?
You guys can find Senny J on Facebook, Senny_J on Instagram, Senny J, the E is a 3 on Snapchat. You guys can find me, Barbie Cologne on Facebook, Barbie Cologne Design, and Barbie Cologne Stylist on Instagram, and Designer Babe on Designer Babe 40 on Snapchat.
Okay, hold on.
Tim said near White Castle. Near White Castle?
Pennsylvania. Yeah, no, I'm just thinking. Of the White Castles. I know where Pennsylvania is. Just give me a moment. Pennsylvania over there by the
Prentice
White
said
Castles.
Pennsylvania and Stanley Avenue.
I know exactly where that's at.
Okay, you're nasty, y'all. Oh, y'all,
Know
you're
where
just
that's at.
nasty.
Is it still there, guys? Guys, is it still there? I think the Paradise is still there in the Bronx. Is it still? And all of our folks from Brooklyn, they all been there, right?
They was talking about it.
Ooh.
I don't know if they've been there, but maybe they rolled past it. Maybe they just happened to, the opportunity to just, ride past it in their travels. I don't know.
Is that the one Diane Antley went to, Queen? Did she go to there? Diane, did you go to the Galaxy? Diane, put a number 1 if you went to the Galaxy.
I don't think she wanted to share where she was at, showing. She just said she went to one.
I want to know. Shawn Harvey on Facebook, comedian Shawn Harvey on Facebook, Harvey on Instagram. We see you guys tomorrow. You guys be safe out there. We are, Barbi, the mics are still on, okay? The show is still on. I got to run to the bathroom. We are out of here.
We're out. Bye, guys. Have a great weekend. Guys, guess what? I'll be here tomorrow. Hey, yes. I'm about to leave anyway.
We're now rocking out with one of the